Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez, ready for an awesome Wednesday afternoon show. So much good stuff in the break room, including the GOAT, Tom Brady, on the place where it all started, Alex, the Michigan Speed Flex. Not to mention Saquon, Baker Mayfield, A.J. Brown. A lot of flexes in that college series. Headliner ratios above 50% at a headliner. So much good stuff in that college series. Last night I hopped off the air just oohing, eyeing, googling, arguing, whatever you want to call it, Alex, over the Randy Moss Speed Flex and the Jerome Bettis Custom Chrome Speed Flex in that Diamond Series. Both of those helmets still out there for the taking. I can't wait to get started. Awesome haircut, Alex. How are you doing on this Wednesday afternoon?
Appreciate that, unlike some Ronnie Salakos out there, but
You know he's watching.
it's a Hot Take Wednesday.
It's a Hot Take Wednesday.
Hot Take Wednesday, new thing.
I'm looking forward to hearing your hot take.
It's going to be NFC North related today.
Okay.
That's what we're rolling with.
My guy Charles Nelson in here says, good afternoon, Common. Why don't we do this, Alex? Let's do the randomizer. Let's do the dice roll. Let's do the chase wheel spin. Let's give him a rundown. Then we'll get your Hot Take Wednesday.
All right.
I know Nicolette is just dying to hear the hot take.
I got one. I would say I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. I'll say the other one is an 8 to 9 out of 10.
Okay, in terms
Like
of
hot take.
Okay.
Zach Wilson one, that's a 10 out of 10.
Yes, that was definitely a 10 out of 10. I'll definitely say that. All right. We got the randomizer going up, looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll, 3 and a 4, 7 on the dice roll. 7 on the dice roll. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what the chase is for the noon show here. I like that. Can't miss. MS and J's, minis and jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
The chase is the normal mini helmets. Mini helmets are the chase. Got a Justin Jefferson left in the final 9 minis, the best receiver in the league. Also his buddy Jordan Addison, and there's a DJ Moore in there. So there's a lot of double up options in that mini series. 20 folks watching across all 3 platforms. Hopefully everyone's doing great on a Wednesday afternoon. So minis are the chase. Let's do the randomizer and let's see what our series are right now. Top to bottom rundown, a little preview of what we got going on at Ultimate Autographs. So if you're looking for headliner ratios, and you know, we have a mix of customers here on our program, Alex. A lot of folks are looking for keeping their helmets, putting them in the man cave, the she shed. Others are looking to flip helmets, get some value out of these. If you're one of the flippers, this is the place for you.
Yes, sir.
Right. We have in this series, the college, $356 for a quad, $178 for a double. There's 4 boxes coming out on the quad, 2 in the double. We have a pairing, 1 in the new, 1 in the old. Then we have 2 and 2 in the quad. There's a Michigan Tom Brady Speed Flex, which is right around $3,000. Now, yes, it could go for a little bit less online, but you want to lowball it, $2,500. Want to highball it, more than $3,000. It is retail value of that one is $3,000 for a Michigan Brady Flex. I mean, $178 or $3,000 or $2,500, Alex. That's a steal right there. The greatest
Brady.
Quarterback of all time.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Tom Brady. I mean,
We don't get a lot of Michigan Brady. We get a lot of Patriot Brady. Actually, a lot of Buck Brady lately too.
that too.
Not a lot of Michigan Brady. So that's a piece of history. Both the Michigan helmet and the Brady autograph. What the best late round draft pick in sports history, Alex? I don't think it's even close.
Can't be close because he's
Right?
the GOAT at his sport, and he's
6th round.
drafted in the 6th round.
So besides Brady, actually, I think everything is left in here.
Wow.
I believe we have every headliner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So we're down to 28 boxes in the new set. We have all 12 photoed headliners and all 5 secondary headliners. 17 and 28 chance. We have one of Tom Brady. Actually, probably Tom Brady's last truly great receiver, Mike Evans.
Yep.
On that A&M lid. Now, boy, he made Johnny Manziel. A lot of folks talk about Johnny Manziel, pro in college, and, why was he not good in the pros? Yeah, the drinking, the playbook, the size, the arm strength. Some of that is true. Why was he so good in college? He was a great runner, but Mike Evans made Johnny Manziel look really good, Alex.
100%.
I'll put it that way. We got Eddie George in here, the Heisman Trophy winner, Bo Nix, awesome quarterback for Oregon and the Denver Broncos. The GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor on the UNC, clean, authentic, Terrell Davis, Pro Football Hall of Fame running back, Ray Lewis. In my opinion, the 2 best defensive players ever, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, both in this series. We have this awesome all-day Adrian Peterson Rip Speed Flex. This thing is absolutely clean. Man, love the Peterson. I've never seen a helmet like that. We got a lot of Peterson helmets. Never seen this exact version of that one. All-day Adrian Peterson. We do have the Saquon Barkley Speed Flex, a guy that is rising fast in autograph value. I mean, this guy, Josh Allen was the MVP, Alex, because he's a quarterback. This guy had the best season last year in the NFL. The best season, Saquon Barkley. Not saying the most valuable player. I think Josh Allen got the award. That was correctly awarded because the quarterback's more valuable. And obviously the Bills without Josh Allen, where the heck are they?
Yeah.
But in terms of who had the best individual season in the NFL, no question about it, Saquon Barkley on that beautiful Penn State Speed Flex. And look, you saw what that Eagles offensive line does. This guy stays healthy. He's going to keep putting up more numbers, more autograph value. Awesome, awesome flex on Saquon. I got that beautiful Jerome Bettis with that golden clover, that golden face mask. One of the best running backs of all time. A.J. Brown on the Speed Flex. Top 5 receiver in the game. Baker Mayfield. This is a college series, Alex. Now, I'm not saying I necessarily agree with ESPN, but, ESPN.com does their research.
Yep.
Dom quotes this. I'll give credit to Dom.
I know what it is.
Number 2 quarterback in college football history, according to ESPN.
Baker Mayfield planted the flag, started the trend.
Oh, that was so BA. I don't know. I want to say the word. I want to be careful. I like to be clean on the show,
do.
Alex.
You do.
But it was a very bad moment in a good way.
Bad
when he
mamma
planted that
jamma.
flag. Right?
Yeah.
That was awesome. We do have the Brady Flex still available, guys. We have all the secondary headliners. Again, 3rd all-time in college rushing yards, Ricky Williams. Yep. That is a piece of college football history. Got to have that in the man cave. And you know what? I actually like that it's a secondary headliner because we can guess at what the inscription is. Is it the highest Heisman?
I hope so.
Is it something different? I guess we'll find out.
I mean, you could also pair up because we do have Myles Garrett and Bo Nix left. You could pair up the Jerome Bettis with Myles Garrett.
That's pretty good.
That could be a pairing right there.
Zach Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Carter, Sauce Gardner. That is a 17 in 28 chance at a headliner. The pairing up you're referencing, Alex. We have 3 boxes left now in the old set. And we have 2 headliners in here. It's a 2 and 3 chance at a photo authentic headliner, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix. You can actually double up with 2 Bo Nixes, by the way, from the 2 series. But 2 and 3 chance at a headliner in the old one. That is pretty darn good as well. I'm not a math major, but 66.666, that's pretty good. Vault break, we are down to 6 vaults left. We have 3 photo headliners. Julius Peppers, one of the best pass rushers ever, the greatest Panther ever. You hear me say this on the show all the time. You want to get the best player in a franchise's history, because if you're a Panther fan, that might be the first helmet you're looking for, Julius Peppers. Micah Parsons, the best current Cowboy, the most popular team in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I wanted to be one of those guys, a Dallas Cowboy hater, Alex, and I wanted to say that it is not true. They're not America's team. But then I started working here, and I realized that, yes, they've got the most haters out there, but they also have the most lovers. There's a lot of people that will give you a lot for a Micah Parsons helmet, the Dallas Cowboy Nation. We have Justin Jefferson on that rep helmet, the best receiver in the league, makes Josh Dobbs, makes Kirk Cousins, makes everybody look. Sam Darnold looking like, you know, a Pro Bowl quarterback, which he was this last year. And I think, I was going to say Nicolette might do it, but no, she's got a foot injury. You might have to hit the gritty if Jefferson comes out, Alex. You want to get that for social media, Nicolette? Alex hitting the gritty.
If it is the first box that we pull this show, it's got to be the first box we pull, I'll hit the gritty.
Get that vault, guys. You guys heard it right here. Alex will gritty. We do have also a $200 vault key left and a secondary headliner, Derwin James. It's a 5 and 6 chance at a photo headliner, a secondary headliner, or a $200 vault key, plus the helmet, Alex. So a lot of goodies in that vault series. Look, Brady is the most expensive autograph in the game, but sheer aesthetics, the 2 best helmets, display-wise in the man cave or the she shed, are both in this diamond break. We have this awesome 2-tone chrome Speedflex Randy Moss. This thing is in the ballpark of $1,500 or more. You're patient, find the right buyer, could be $2,000. You want to sell it in a week, it could be $1,200, but it's in the ballpark of $1,500, which is a whole lot more than $384, $192, $96. I mean, that helmet is absolutely incredible. Randy Moss, the most talented receiver to ever play the game, on one of the coolest helmets ever. You know me, Alex. The chrome is my favorite helmet. The chrome is the most expensive helmet we offer. That thing is nuts. I'll ask you this question. Ooh. What's better, the Randy Moss chrome or the Ghost Chrome Jerome Bettis?
I like the Randy Moss with like the mohawk. That's what me and Colin are calling it. The mohawk in the middle.
Mohawk in the middle.
Yeah, you see, like, it's got like that different tint. It's like a mohawk. Colin said if we pulled it in the first box that I was going to get a mohawk.
Okay.
I'm not going to repeat that one today.
I
think it might come out right
There's
away.
so many things we can do, Alex.
I know.
You're like a show pony these days here in the break room. I agree because it's got multi-tones to it, but the Jerome Bettis is also pretty clean. Again, Randy Moss, in my opinion, the greatest Viking ever. Jerome Bettis, he's not the greatest Steeler ever, but he's certainly on the Mount Rushmore. Definitely one a lot of Steeler fans would want. That thing is nuts. We do have the Bo Nix still. I mean, look, man. If Bo Nix could lead all rookies in passing touchdowns with Cortland Sutton as his number 1 receiver, they got this guy in the offseason, Evan Engram.
I like it.
The sky's the limit for Bo Nix.
Yeah, Evan Ingram's a great receiving tight end. It's only going to boost up Bo Nix. It'll make Cortland Sutton better. It's going to make the whole offense better.
I'm not the biggest fan of Sean Payton as a person. I will be honest with that. But the guy, he is a quarterback guru. The guy knows how to spot a quarterback. All the doubters of Bo Nix, we should have known. If Sean Payton liked him, this guy was going to be really good.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Sean Payton guy either. Thought maybe he might have been, a Drew Brees merchant.
Sure.
Prove me wrong.
Turns out he knows football, right?
He knows football.
So
he also knows, he hires good coaching, if you notice.
Right.
Have you seen his coaching tree? It's pretty nuts.
Pretty good. He knows how to coach him up. I mean, the Saints post Sean Payton have struggled. Post Drew Brees as well, right? Those two guys, it's been rough.
He had on his staff when they won the Super Bowl, Dennis Allen, Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell.
I forgot about the Dan Campbell for a second.
Yeah, you had Dan Campbell.
And that's probably why Dan Campbell brought over Aaron Glenn.
That is why.
They had the relationship, right? George Kittle still on the slate. Probably of any player in the NFL, Alex, it's like the whole presidential test. Like, would you want to grab a beer with that guy? This is the one guy I'd want to grab a beer with. George Kittle, the coolest guy in the business, George
I would
Kittle.
agree.
He is so cool. Love that lid. And we do have a Brian Dawkins secondary headliner. 18 boxes left, 6 headliners left, including Kurt Warner on the speed flex. Not a system quarterback, man. This guy took the Rams to the promised land and almost took the Cardinals to the promised land. Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Holmes had a thing or two to say.
He is the system. It's Kurt Warner's system.
He's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Bob?
I like what you did there.
Bob? Cowboys are America's team. I will not get into that because that can open up a whole can of worms, which is one of the things that I love about this program, Alex. Now, first and foremost, we're a sports memorabilia show. It's the main thing we talk about. Autographed helmets. We got the best in the business. All autographed, all certified. Secondly, we're a show that talks about sports in general. And thirdly, I found we're a show that talks about food, which is, sports and food, my biggest loves out there.
Yes.
One thing we're not here to talk about, thank goodness, is politics. There's zero political satire or comments. So I like the comment, Bob. I will not read it out loud, though, because I'm not opening up any politics cans on this show.
I think if you look at a map now, it says Golf of America.
Does it say that?
I think it does. So Bob's just looking off a map. That's
Well,
all, that's
Bob-
all I know
Bob-
he's doing.
But I told Mike and Rip this. Bob's nickname is the Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
He knows everything about everything, Bob Boulay. So he's not factually wrong per se. But I also am not going down that route personally. Practice squad, we're down to 3 boxes left, Alex. We got 2 headliners and 3 boxes.
The single just sold out.
Single just sold out. That's coming up. So I'll fly through these other headliners real quick. Brian Urlacher on the authentic, full-size authentic for as low as $49. The Hall of Fame linebacker. Then Max Crosby on that Raider jersey, one of the best defensive players in the game. Can't miss minis and jerseys. It's actually easier to tell you what's left versus what's been pulled. Everything is left but the Randy Moss. Names like Manning, Montana. For $45, even on a mini road jersey, those are hashtag steals. Speaking of the normal jerseys, Brian Dawkins, A.J. Green, Mano Cunningham, Gale Sayers, Ty Law. Mini helmets got the Justin Jefferson, then secondary headliners Jordan Addison and DJ Moore. As they say in Mulan, Alex, let's get down to business.
Ooh.
First break of the show coming up. So the Giants head coach of the late 50s, Steve Owen, had the best assistants of all time, Tom Landry and Vince Lombardi. And I know Bob was at the Ultimate Autographs Pro Football Hall of Fame tour for our GOAT collectors like 3 years ago, Alex, before your time, I believe, even. And we had Dave Robinson there.
I was around during this.
Were you around during
I was.
this? Or you might have been around. Okay, so my apologies. Dave Robinson, Packer Hall of Famer, gave the guided tour, and he talked about the rivalry between Tom Landry and Vince Lombardi. Those guys used to fight each other all the time for the Giants. Obviously, Lombardi wanted to go for 4th down. Landry said, don't go for 4th down. Let my defense stop the other team. So very interesting times for sure. We're talking about the tree for Mr. Sean Payton earlier. Is that what you're talking about, Kay? Polo racks. And I'm talking about the practice squad coming up, Alex. Practice squad single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Stephen Plucky, Donnie DeHutt, Gary Marvin, and Ronald Fiskus here. Who's got a box number, guys? Box number. Floyd the Baker. Thank you, Floyd. Is Floyd the Baker? Is that Gary? I think that's Gary for some reason. Or I could be, or is
Floyd
it
the Barber?
Ronald?
Floyd the Barber?
Oh, the Barber, not the Baker, the Barber. My bad. He wants 13.
I think I have seen him around before.
I have seen him as well. I think that's Gary, but let us know if you don't mind, Floyd, on that name. You know what? It might be Ronald, actually.
I think it might be Ronald.
I think
too.
it's Ronald. I think he's an Eagles fan, I believe.
Of course.
So we should get after that Saquon in the college series,
Get
right?
more and more of those guys out
And
there.
A.J. Brown. It is Gary. Always trust your instinct, man. I knew it was Gary. I got you, Gare. Box 13. Thank you, sir. Are you, in fact, an Eagles fan? Common, what show had Floyd the Barber? I don't know. It's probably a show before my time. Certainly before your time, Alex.
Yeah.
I don't know, Bob. That's a great question. The Andy Griffith Show. Okay.
I've heard of it at least.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Have not watched it.
Nope.
Yep, Floyd is Gary Marvin. Ron is a Steelers fan. Well, Ron, if you're a Steelers fan, get in that diamond. We have my favorite Steeler of all time, Alex, the Chrome Speedflex Jerome Bettis, all aboard the bus. All right, dice roll was 7 here. Good luck, guys. 7 clicks coming up. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Gary Marvin up top, looking to be king of the North. You've got the NFC North, Gary. NFC South is Ronald Fiskus. Gary Marvin, NFC East. We got Ronald Fiskus, NFC West. Donnie the Hutt, or Jabba the Hutt, as Craig Crenshaw calls him, AFC North. Ronald Fiskus, AFC South. Stephen Plecky, AFC East. Bears fan looking for the Urlacher in here. And then Donnie the Hutt, AFC West.
What's
what do
up,
we got
Polo?
inside Lucky 13? What's going on, Polo?
Appreciate the producer acknowledgement.
Yeah, give our producers a shout out. These guys do a great job. Without the producers, I mean, we'd be lost as the host, because having to produce and host at the same time. Now, when the company first started, this was, ages ago, before things got really busy. Before even when I started, I was told that the previous main host, he was the host and the producer both.
Oh, man.
So things are a lot busier these days. It's a lot harder
I would say
to
so.
handle that. If it's a slow show, I can do it, but
I'm going to guess I'm going to like this.
I think you're going to love it. We got one of the greatest Bears of all time, Brian Urlacher.
My hair's already growing back.
Right, exactly right. Hall of Fame 18, Gary Marvin, NFC North.
There you go.
Gary had 2 spots, spent about $100. This helmet worth way more than that. I'll put it that way. Way more than $100. Look, this guy, we don't talk enough about just how awesome he is.
Yeah.
Because I think he played in Ray Lewis's era.
He did.
Gets overshadowed a little bit, but he had no weaknesses. Whether it was tackles, whether it was, picks. This guy in college played safety, played linebacker, played tight end, receiver, kick and punt returner. This guy's an athlete, one of the best linebackers ever, former depoy. He was so cool for me as a kid, Alex. I grew up a Madden fan, but I got the ESPN NFL 2K game just because Urlacher was on the cover.
Yeah, I got a bobble out of him.
Of course.
Yeah.
The Bears, says Jersey Slime. Tina says another Bear. It's a Bears day. Yeah, says Floyd. Very, very nice right there on the Urlacher.
I almost feel like
authentic.
You can't be a Bears fan unless at some point in your life you had an orange Brian Urlacher jersey.
My first ever football jersey, Alex. First ever football jersey, Mr. Urlacher. So awesome start.
I had a pink one.
A pink one.
A pink or jersey.
You are a female, Nicolette.
That's pretty cool.
Well, actually, pink is cool. I like the color pink. They say real men wear pink, Alex.
That's what I've been told.
So pink is very cool. Where's Josh Andres when you need him with all the Bears are gone, right? Yeah. Josh is somewhere crying, wishing he got Bear helmets, right? Bill Swirsky loves this helmet, says Jersey Slime. How could you not love this helmet, Mr. Brian Urlacher? Awesome lid. By the way, our Steeler fan, before we get to your hot take, Alex, I'll ask you the most important question in the break room. This goes for the customers as a whole as well. What is the number one item you most want to see in the break room right now?
Got to be the Randy Mouse.
Randy Moss?
Yeah, I'll take it even over the Brady.
Over the Brady, Randy
Let me
Moss.
see Randy Mouse.
I hate to be the boring guy because I like to be contrarian, Alex. But I agree. Look at this thing. This thing is awesome, man. What a beautiful purple helmet. What's better, the helmet or the guy in the shadows there, Alex?
I'm going to go with the guy in the shadows.
That's a beautiful gentleman I see on the side of that helmet. This thing is absolutely insane. Randy Moss, two-tone, chrome Speedflex, Marshall's finest.
Yeah.
Chad Pennington, Randy Moss. What a duo at Marshall. Randy Moss made Chad Pennington better. Randy Moss made Dante Culpepper look like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. That helmet, I've actually seen a lot of chrome Vikings. I've never seen that exact helmet.
The Mohawk.
The Mohawk, the yellow across the top. We've had the purple and yellow, where the purple is the top half, the yellow is the bottom half. I've never seen the stripe across the top. That is very unique. So
Thank you, Brian.
there you go. Moss or Bettis says clapping cheeks. Moss and Lauren says polo. Want to see Nicolette on camera, says Bob. Tell you what, Bob, Nicolette will go on camera if we pull Randy Moss, Jerome Bettis, or Tom Brady this show.
All right.
I'm sorry, Nicolette. Nicolette will pop on briefly on camera only if one of those 3 helmets come out. The only way to see that is get in the diamonds and get in the college. Otherwise, not going to happen. I want to see any chrome speed flex with Alex Telez's reflection, says Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're looking at true beauty, right?
That's right.
True beauty.
There you go. You get a better view right there.
Right? Got to leave for rehab at 120, says Bob. Okay, well then, in that case, Bob and everyone else, we got 50 minutes to pull a Brady, a Bettis, or a Tom Brady speed flex.
That's right.
And you see Nicolette on the air. So, and she's got a foot injury, but she'll
does.
hobble over
She
here.
does.
She'll do it for the Brady, the Bettis, or the Randy Moss.
She'll hit an injured Gritty.
Right? Injured Gritty.
I think
like
Justin
that.
Jefferson did a fake injury on it one time.
He did.
It was
That
him or Chase did it.
It was coming
Yeah.
off an injury. He pretended to get hurt, and his coaches are probably none too
As a
happy.
fantasy owner of him, I was crying almost.
Heart attack, right?
Yeah.
Heart attack. So Justin Jefferson, probably the best receiver today. Randy Moss, probably the second best receiver ever. The best receiver, Jerry Rice, by the way, in that can't miss as well. The 6 degrees of separation. All of the biggest names are very, very prominent in the break room. So I would agree, Moss, Bettis are the coolest, but in terms of value, Tom Brady is the most valuable helmet. Low key, though, I personally am obsessed with the other Bettis helmet. The one with the clover and the face mask, Alex.
Very nice, very
That
nice.
helmet is very, very cool. So,
I mean, I will say now that we're down to the final 2 practice squad boxes, we can either end on a double here. I know only Max Crosby is left.
sure.
Or we could do a pairing and might not be the biggest name, but maybe the coolest helmet potentially in the next practice squad.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we go ahead and pair the next practice squad? I like the way you're thinking, Alex. We can do a 1-and-1. I think there's a Josh Allen in the next one, too,
There
right?
is.
The jersey.
And one of his teammates is on a very cool helmet.
Oh, well. Don't make us wait any longer.
It's up.
Alex says it's active. Let's look together in the practice squad. The pairing, we got ourselves.
I mean, to win this in the practice squad,
Ooh.
it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. The Keon
Yeah,
Coleman
look at that.
Rip Speed Flex. I know that's got your eyes on it. I actually love the Nico Collins. Look at that rave.
Yeah, the rave is
The
beautiful.
raves are cool. They're limited edition.
Yeah.
New helmets in the break room. And how about this for once we release the series by itself, Alex, you can double up Allen and Keon Coleman.
A licensed Josh Allen as well.
Licensed Josh Allen. Then a Nico Collins and a CJ Stroud.
That's essentially like an authentic Josh Allen.
Right? I mean, it's worth a lot more than a lot of authentics. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that much. So that's the new one right there. Yeah, Moss was a beast, Floyd. No doubt about it. Moss was an absolute beast. So couldn't agree more. 156 touchdowns and 15,000 yards. Yeah, the guy did work. Also, low-key, Alex, in that new practice squad, look at that Emmitt
The
Smith
Gator.
Ring of Honor for the Florida Gators.
Rip just missed out.
Wow. Right, Rip? Are you watching, Rip? I'm sorry, buddy. I will say this, Alex, though. So the end of our work week is on Saturday, right? Mm-hmm. If the Emmitt Smith does not come out by Saturday, we're going to give this to Rip as a gift.
Man,
Right?
look at Rip.
He's a nice guy. I like Rip. Rip is good people.
He didn't get the Cal Ripken, unfortunately.
Yeah.
maybe he'll get this.
Well, this one, it is a mini, but I don't know. It is Emmitt Smith, so that's very, very cool in that new practice squad. All right, Alex, hit me with your hot take. Let's hear it here while we wait to knock out these
All
breaks.
right, I'll give the 5 out of 10 one.
Okay.
Every-
So 5 out of 10 as if it's likely, or is it the juicy one?
It's not the juicy one.
So you're gonna save the juicy one.
I'll save the juicy one
Okay.
for once we pull one of the big speed flexes.
Okay, that's a fair
And
trade-off.
they both are related, but I'll go with. I like this one. It happened, I think, recently, or they just missed out in another division. The
Okay.
NFC North. Every team will finish above 500.
Okay. I
Nine,
mean,
9 and 8 or higher for all 4 teams.
I got you.
That's what I'll roll with.
Do you want to hear my unfortunate opinion to that?
The Bears are not.
The Bears will be the other one to miss out. I can see them getting 7 to 8 wins, but
9 and 8.
9 and 8 for the
9 and 8.
Bears, that'd be very, very good. I mean, I think Certainly, I would say the Lions and the Packers are going over 500. We'll see if the Vikings take a step back. But, I mean, as long as Justin Jefferson's there, Kevin O'Connell was there. I mean, speaking of Justin Jefferson, he's available in that Vault series. I think Minnesota will finish above 500. They're not going to go 14-3, but the Bears are the only team that worries me, Alex. But that is like the least hot take I've heard you say.
Yeah.
So that's a reasonable hot
See, they
take.
get better each time.
Better each time.
The next one, I don't think you're going to agree with.
Okay. Well, if you don't think so, God only knows. So we'll save that for maybe the 1 o'clock hour, Alex, right? Let them. Or I'll tell you what. If we pulled the Brady, we pulled the Moss or the Bettis, maybe we'll get the hot take right away. And we got Nicolette up here as well, doing the hokey pokey, apparently.
I'll also just say it. Let's say, even if we just close out a diamond break or a college break.
Alex will give you the hot take.
I'll give it to you.
That's fair. I'm good with that,
Alex.
Alex.
Close out one of the breaks.
We got 38 people watching across all 3 platforms, guys, in case you are new here or if you're a regular that maybe doesn't know where to go. Here's the link to our break page, ultimateautographs.com. That is where all the magic happens. Tell all your friends, hit the share button. How do we get more people in the break room, Alex, without people spending all their money? You tell your friends. It's a numbers game.
Yeah.
We say it all the time. If we're down to 3 spots or less, the break will fill. You get yourself and 4 friends, each get a spot. We're 3 spots to go. The break fills out ASAP. Let all your friends know. Everything we offer in the room is autographed. It is our company name, as you see, Ultimate Autographs. Everything we offer is authenticated. Everything is certified. We do have the Beckett QR code on the back of this Brian Urlacher. A lot of the modern certs are QR codes. So let me know, guys, what you want to rock and roll with. Obviously, Alex and I can make our recommendations.
Yeah.
Obviously, the best stuff is, like it often is in life, Alex, the best stuff is often the most expensive stuff.
Yeah.
The diamonds are the most expensive. The college are the most expensive. But sometimes looking at the price tag can be a little deceiving. This is a live break room, raffles of sorts. You see the 178 in the college, but then you factor in that Tom Brady is worth around $3,000 on a speed flex. All of a sudden, 178 doesn't seem so bad, right?
No, not at all.
So definitely an awesome option. And let's look at the college closer together, because I can tell you what could pair. For example, Michigan pairs with Texas Tech and Syracuse. Could be the Zach Thomas. Let's see, Penn State pairs with Cincinnati. Could be the Sauce Gardner and Saquon Barkley with 1 spot. Ole Miss pairs with Texas. In the quad, could be A.J. Brown with Ricky Williams. Notre Dame pairs with A&M. Could be the beautiful Myles Garrett helmet and the Bettis lid. Oregon Ducks, we can have 2 of the Bo Nixes.
How about that?
And also a Ray Lewis in here.
Yeah.
So this thing is
You get Ray
very,
Lewis
very
and
cool.
Bo Nix together.
The $50 thing, Floyd, can only be done. The referral you're referring to, my man, this is if you give your friend a $50 gift card and they spend $100, you get a $30 gift card back. Now, they must spend $100 in their first order. If you get your friend, you tell them about the break room, Alex, and they spend $500,000 with us, but they only spend $50 on the first order, they don't get this promo. So, Floyd, if your friend did spend $100 or more in the first order, then you're eligible for this. Otherwise, if it already happened, tell another friend. If you missed out on the promo now, tell another friend. And just to know, this is must have a different mailing and IP address than the friend you're referring. We used to have guys that referred their friends, and it was themselves. So you cannot make a second email. It's got to be the same IP address, or it's got to be, a different IP address for it to work. That's how you get that promo, the Refer a Friend promo on our Signature Club program. But I was going to say, Alex, you and I make the recommendations, the college, the diamonds, the vault, but really it's the customers that decide what they want to break.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys put it out there what you want to break. I do want to present some double up options, though, Alex.
That's what it's all about.
People always look to double up with more than one helmet with just one spot. For example, $192 in the Diamond Double. You land in the NFC West. You get a Kurt Warner Speed Flex and a George Kittle Slate Authentic. One spot, 2 helmets. just like that. So that's an awesome double of opportunity, to say the least. So, guys, attack. What are we going to attack? The minis have a good double up. Justin Jefferson, then secondary headliners Jordan Addison and DJ Moore.
That's pretty good.
He's out of luck now. I owe my helmet, he says, right? You can give me his helmet, Floyd, says Tanya. What's up, Tanya?
Does the NFC North have the best collection of wide receivers out of any division?
Jefferson, Moore, I'm on Ra.
Addison. Rome's young, not there yet, but got potential. The
young.
Packers have solid young guys.
Probably Alex.
That
right?
Maybe the no. I think no. It's got to be the NFC East.
AJ Brown,
CeeDee Lamb, Malik Neighbors, Devontae Smith, Terry McLaurin.
We do have AJ Brown on the college lid
do.
right here.
Yeah, I think easily it might have to be the NFC East. They are loaded.
Yeah, NFC East is the best. I agree. Definitely agree with that.
NFC North number 2.
No spots today, says Bob. Just bought a new mattress from Costco. Sleep versus helmet.
Ooh.
Sorry, Sleep wins every time. I'll see the Bulgarian Bubba and Latino Heat later. There we
There you
go.
Bob. I keep seeing on TikTok people getting couches from Costco. I'm like, I might have to get a new couch from Costco.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I actually have a really good bed. I got it from, what's the mattress firm? What's the place called?
Sounds about right.
It is very, very comfy. So I love a good bed over a couch personally.
I need a new couch because, like, when I moved out, my parents gave us theirs, and then they got a new one.
You got the replacement couch.
Yeah, but it's got like the reclining with the button. Ooh. So when it reclines up, but then the dog jumped on it too much, and now it's kind of like broken.
That is what happened to my mom's, by the way.
I need a
before
section.
I moved out, she blamed me and my fat butt for breaking it. And I was like, no. I mean, look, I'm a heavy guy, but Messi jumped on it.
Yep.
He's the one that broke it. It was Messi's weight combined with my weight that broke her recliner on her couch.
I need a sectional and not the one with I can't have a recliner where it's got the electronic and it goes up with the button.
That's the one we have.
Not
my
gonna
mom
work.
Has.
Yep.
Yeah, the problem with those two is though the remote always goes everywhere, right?
Well, the ones it's just on the side of the couch and you just hit the button.
Yeah, that's nice and easy. Nice and easy. So guys, let's hit the button. Hit that order button on the break page. Speaking of buttons, I'll put this in the chat. 36 people watching here. What would you guys like to break? If I could type here this afternoon. Because I was saying this earlier, Alex. They listen to you and I sometimes, but they listen to each other all the time. How often do we see this happen in the break room? People say, I want to break this series. They get a spot, they get an order, then everyone else piggies back, and we knock out these breaks, right?
100%.
So what would you guys, the customers, like to break? What are you interested in? What do you want to win? What autograph memorabilia do you want? What piques your interest as a customer for sure? And for all the new people watching, by the way, let me know what squad you like. We can tell all the new people about helmets of their team if they tell us what team they like. Because I know of these 36 people watching, Alex,
it's plenty.
I guarantee you we have some first-time viewers, first-time buyers, people that are thinking like, what the heck is going on? Ask us any questions. We're happy to help you, and drop us your favorite teams, right?
We only need a fourth of you watching just to play, and it sells out a break.
Right, exactly.
If you all get one spot.
Let's get those spots, guys.
And I know a lot of people will say, well, I'll get a spot if someone else gets in with me. If you get the spot, they'll see the breaks moving, then they get in.
Right?
Simple
that
as
happens
that.
all the time. It's the Spider-Man meme. You're pointing, I'll get in if this guy gets in. And then no one makes the first move. I like people that make the first move.
Yeah.
Those are the winners in life. The people that seize the moment, make the move, then after that, everyone else follows. The question is, do you want to be a follower or do you want to be a leader?
I mean, every break, too, is loaded with headliner ratios, and the one that's not is loaded with speed flexes, the diamonds.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You mentioned that, Alex. College has a 17 and 28 chance at a headliner. Yep. Can't Miss has a 14 and 26. We have the old college has a 2 and 3. The practice squad now is 1 and 2. The vault is 4 and 6 plus a vault key. The diamonds is 6 and 18, but 3 flexes left. Yep. The minis is 3 and 9. The jerseys is 5 and 14. So around 50%, or in the case of college and Can't Miss, way better than 50%. Chris, the vault left. I'll give you the rundown right now, my man. Chris Brandvold, the vault has only 6 boxes left, And look, I always think of this memorabilia. This memorabilia industry is growing. And I'm going to quote William Maynard, one of our regular viewers. And he said made this comment last Friday. And it was not a bad comment. It was a good comment, Alex. Okay. Don't worry. It was William coming through with something positive, something true. He said, I don't get how the current guys go for more money than the legends. That was his, which is completely valid comment, right? I mean, you think about like Joe Montana. That should be worth as much as a Patrick Mahomes. It's not. And the current guys will only get bigger and bigger and bigger in autograph value because this industry is growing. Look, if you gotta get rid of helmets right now, do it. Offload your helmets. If you need money, do it. My gut feeling, Alex, is that a lot of these guys in 2, 3, 4 years will be worth a lot more money. I would hold a lot of these guys. For example, you want a Justin Jefferson. I don't care if it's a rep or an authentic. This guy in 15, 20 years, Alex, he will be the guy that the kids want today.
Yeah.
Every kid knows the gritty in school. He is the most well-known player in the NFL. My fiance's cousin's kids, they're actually soccer fans. They're Messi fans. But every time I see them, the first thing they do is gritty.
They're hitting the gritty.
Everybody knows the gritty. Everybody knows Justin Jefferson. In 15 years, this will be one of the most coveted helmets in the history of memorabilia. You want to get this now before it skyrockets. If you want a Justin Jefferson helmet, my advice to you guys is hold that thing.
I mean, he's proven he can do it with anybody, too. That's the other thing. It doesn't matter what quarterback's getting rotated into his life as an NFL player. He's going to be good.
I like that. I like that.
Does not matter. Now, I mean, Jamar Chase is very good. Right behind him, I think. But he's had Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's a top 5 quarterback.
Joe Burrow and, Sam Darnold and Josh Dobbs and Nick Mullins and Kirk Cousins, there are levels to this.
Yeah.
So the Justin Jefferson is left. I absolutely love that helmet. Speaking of, think about, like, in terms of if you do want to sell these and trade these, what are the easiest helmets to offload? The popular teams and the popular players. What is the most popular team? I'm sorry, guys. It is the Dallas Cowboys.
Them boys.
The Cowboys are the most popular team. And who's the best Cowboy and the most popular Cowboy today? Everyone talks about, we gave Dak too much money, which, I can go either way with this because you got to pay your quarterback. It does. But one guy the Cowboy fans are not calling out is Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. He leads that whole defense.
I mean, you saw what happened when Micah Parsons came back. They played pretty good football at the end of the year.
They were doing really good, actually.
So
they beat the Commanders.
Right? That punt return by Turpin or the kick return, that thing was nuts, by the way.
I was hoping they were going to get Stephon Diggs, and then he signs with the Patriots last night. And I was like,
Drake
whoa.
May. But point is that Micah Parsons' helmet, you will have no problem selling or trading this to anybody. This is one of the best players in the game on defense, Micah Parsons.
Since he entered the league, too, you look at like any big Hall of Famer on the defensive side or offensive side, they come into the league, they dominate right away. That's all Micah Parsons done. He's on a Hall of Fame trajectory.
I think this last year, I believe, was the first year he wasn't top 3 in
because he missed games.
Because he missed games.
That's it. That's the only reason why.
Second or third every year his first 3 years in the league.
Incredible.
That's how good Micah Parsons is. We do have Julius Peppers, who is even better. Beautiful, authentic right there. Panther legend, Bear, Packer, UNC.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like the guys that play for multiple teams because multiple people can have a connection to the helmet, right? Because for me, I like him as a Bear. I mean, I think of him as a Bear. I know he's a Panther for the longest time, but I think of him as a Bear personally, Julius Peppers. So Peppers, Parsons, Jefferson are still left, and we have a vault key, which is a $200 vault key. Now, you don't get the vault key and nothing. You get the vault key and the helmet.
What's the helmet?
So that is very cool right there. I mean, you want a helmet worth $200, $300, $400. It could be $400 or $500 in value you're getting for potentially less than $100 in here in the single.
I'm thinking if you get into the double, which is under $200.
Sure.
Let's say you win that vault key, and let's say it's Chuba Hubbard, and you pair him with Julius Peppers.
You get 2 helmets and money back.
And money back.
And we pay you for,
we're gonna pay you
for the helmet. So those are good options in the vault. It is pretty open right now, but that is very much open to change, as we say here, Alex. Open the change in the break room, guys. So let's attack these breaks. Let's make some moves. I'm going to go ahead and add in a second chase, and I'm going to add the diamonds. So the minis and the diamonds. And you know what, Alex? I'm feeling generous. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 separate wheel spins. So the folks in the minis get their own wheel spin. The folks in the diamonds get their own wheel spin. That way, you guys can have multiple wins as far as memorabilia and potentially multiple gift cards coming back to you. We got 37 of you guys watching. Again, watch this. Randy Moss Chrome Flex. Cannot get sick of that helmet. I can watch that spin nonstop, man. That is a beautiful speed flex. Get that for as low as $96. That's a steal. Jerome Bettis speed flex. One of the cleanest autos ever. Look at that autograph right there. That's an actual bust. The Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, one of the most famous organizations ever. You will have no problem selling or trading that Bettis lid with ease. So, guys, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Who's going to get in here and start making moves on the break page?
Yeah, there's plenty of people watching out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All it takes is 1 or 2 folks in here, and the narrative changes.
And same thing, if you just are tuning in and you're like, I don't really know what's going on, just let us know. We'll tell you what's going on. Let us know your favorite team, all the good stuff.
Right? Couldn't agree more. And I know the diamonds and the college are the best, a little bit higher entry point. I'll give you guys just a little bit lower entry point with 2 boxes coming up. I would say the practice squad is a good option. You can get a speed flex, which, just to clarify for the new people that are watching the show, this is the standard authentic, which is what pros used to wear. Steven Ryan wore these helmets when he played high school football.
Yeah.
It's the exact helmet our own Steven Ryan wore when he was a massive superstar. The guys these days are wearing the speed flexes. These are typically worth around $300, give or take, the helmet alone. You add on the autograph, the custom work, it'd be $500, $600, sometimes over $1,000. The speed flex alone, though, is worth $700. The chrome speed flex is worth over $1,000. Then you add in autographs, the Randy Moss again, in the ballpark of $1,500, give or take, on that lid. But you can actually get a speed flex for less than $100 in the practice squad.
Man.
The Keon Coleman Rip speed flex. And honestly, though, the one I most want to see is Josh Allen.
I want to see it paired up together.
Licensed jersey, man. Josh Allen. This dude is awesome. It's one of those guys for me as a football fan. I mean, I'll ask you, who's your guy like this? Because there's always like a guy that you shouldn't like. Just because, I mean, I'm a Chiefs fan, you know me. The Bills are the Chiefs' biggest rivals.
Yeah.
They are. And it's kind of weird because the Chiefs have the Bills' number in the playoffs, but the Bills have the Chiefs' number in the regular season. So you look at the calendar every year on, like, the Bills game. That might be the loss for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I want to not like Josh Allen as a Chiefs fan, but by golly, I love this guy. That's like my, what's the right term, Alex? Like my hidden pleasure, something like, like you watch The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, you should hate the
Your
show.
guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure, that's it. Who's your guilty pleasure? Like an athlete that you should not like, but you really like.
I got 3 of them, and they're all in my division, sadly. I mean, 2 of them we don't have currently right now, which is Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameer Gibbs.
Awesome, yeah.
Love
Lions
both those
greats.
guys. The one we currently do have, Justin Jefferson.
Right?
How could you not like him? I've had him every year that he's been in the league in fantasy. I love Justin Jefferson.
Do you get like, I know it's not like the chain that you have, is it inspired by him?
Oh, no, it's not.
Okay. I was going to say, he's got, I watched that receivers series.
I think his chain is worth a lot more than this cross I have.
The cross is, I figured it was religious and sentimental, but I want to know if that was the inspiration.
No, it is not.
Justin Jefferson. Kind of funny, we're talking about like, current guys, but for me growing up, the guy that I probably shouldn't have liked is actually Randy Moss. Randy Moss tortured the Bears, every single game except for when Peanut Tillman ripped it out of his hands in the end zone the one and only time. He's the guy that as a kid I thought was super cool. Randy Moss, he had he had like the swagger. I mean, this guy just electric, Randy Moss. And
Oh, yeah.
still relevant today, by the way. You watch football, you turn on ESPN.
Yeah.
He's a guy you see every Sunday morning. Everybody knows Randy Moss when it comes to memorabilia, when it comes to his football career, when it comes to Randy Moss, the man. You saw the cancer he's been dealing with.
Yep.
Everyone battled. They fought for this dude. This dude is super cool, right?
I mean, when you make a spectacular catch over somebody, what do they say? You got mossed.
You got mossed. We had, I think it was actually my guy, Jonathan Jenkins, clapping cheeks, says, Kamen mossed me. That's what he said last
Boom.
night.
See?
He didn't get mossed. Neither has anyone in the room today. But there's only 18 boxes left. I want to moss somebody today, Alex.
Yeah,
I want
there
to
you go.
see that happen.
I'm going to say mine growing up that I always loved was Calvin Johnson in the Can't Miss Mini in Jersey.
Yeah, Megatron. I mean, look, Jerry Rice is the greatest receiver for a cumulative career. But in terms of, I always say one play, one game, one season, I'm taking Randy Moss first, and I'm taking
Megatron.
Calvin Johnson second.
Yeah.
These two guys, I mean, it's kind of weird to think about, like, Calvin Johnson had the same career as Barry Sanders, right? We
Yeah.
talk about how
Just
they
as a wide
retired
receiver.
early, but we still talk about him among the all-time greats.
Yeah.
Megatron, by the way, pretty rare autograph in the room, which only increases his value. And this guy still has the single-season receiving mark for receiving yards.
Crazy,
More than
right?
1,900 in one season for Calvin Johnson.
And what? The guy that has the passing is in the minis as well?
Peyton Manning,
Peyton
the
Manning?
passing touchdown mark. I mean, there's a lot of record breakers in here.
Yeah.
We have the best autograph in the game look-wise. I always say this autograph for Curtis Martin is so good that Bob Boulay even likes it.
Yeah.
Joe Aguilar even likes
They
it.
love it.
It's a clean auto for Curtis Martin. We also were talking about this with Steven last night. I'll get your take on this. So this is strictly most dominant set of brothers in sports. Could be across all sports. Because, we're talking about Peyton and Eli, but
Yeah.
Peyton and Eli are the most famous, the most important. They're quarterbacks. But as good as Eli Manning is, and he's underappreciated, but Eli Manning is not at the level of TJ or JJ. Because, TJ and JJ have both been number one in the game on defense at a certain point in their career.
I would say they're both top 15 pass rushers. I don't think Eli Manning is a top 15.
Right. So what are the other best brother duos? I think of the Kelseys, Jason and Travis, center, tight end. Those to me are the top two. I know we talked about the Alus, the Molinas in baseball.
The Barbers.
That's what we're talking about, being number one. Yeah, they're right now in the series.
definitely number
Yeah, they're number one. JJ and TJ both in this series.
Those two brothers in hockey right now.
The Kachucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I was saying maybe the Barbers, but they're still not on that level.
Rondé and Tiki.
Rondé and Tiki.
Yeah. Had Tiki
They're probably the
played
best set
longer.
of twins, right?
I think so, right?
they beat out the Morris twins.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Polo says, I told Lamar he's got to sign more so y'all can get some helmets with them. Yeah, let him know, Polo. So, the GOAT collector, Stephen Plecky, is your guy, Floyd. That's the one guy that is your guilty pleasure, Stephen Plecky. Am I reading that correctly? Stephen Plecky is good people. He's a Bears fan. Are you looking it up, Sets of Brothers?
I
According
was,
to the
but
internet?
I thought of one that came to my mind.
Okay.
They're not players, but as coaches, the Harbaughs.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, they're both really
And
good.
if Jim wins the Super Bowl, then I think the argument can be made because
Right.
John's got the one. They've both been coaching for a long time. I mean, Jim's got a national championship.
Isn't it crazy? You mentioned John Harbaugh has a Super Bowl, but I think Jim Harbaugh is the better coach.
Ooh.
They're both great. But Jim has had a lot of success. He's been close.
I don't know.
And he's got the college
I think they're
championship.
equal.
You think they're equal?
I mean, John hasn't won with Lamar, which is shocking, but he won with Flacco.
And the Ray Lewis magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
look,
maybe the Beyonce magic.
they're on the same level, but I am going with Jim, the better Harbaugh brother. But that's just my 2 cents. Who's number one? Is that the...
Let's see.
And you're looking up top 5. I bet you they'll have the Mannings number 1.
Mannings are 2.
Ooh, 2.
Jackie and Mac Robinson. His brother Mac was a track and field star.
So you're talking about Jackie Robinson from the Dodgers?
Yep, and then his brother Mac won an Olympic silver medalist in Berlin in 1936.
See, where's Bob when we need to bring this up? That's a good one. Who do they have at 3?
Maurice and Henry Richard.
Okay.
Hockey guys, I think.
I think it's Richard, actually.
Richard.
Yeah, I think so. Bob will correct us if we're wrong on that, right? Okay.
Phil and Tony Espinoza.
Esposito.
Esposito.
That's hockey, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of
Blackhawks?
hockey. Bruce and Clay Matthews. I think that's Clay Matthews Sr., maybe.
Ah, okay. I don't know. This.
Joe Vince and Dom DiMaggio.
Okay.
There's a Dom DiMaggio.
Okay, the more you know.
The more you know.
What year was that list made, Alex?
Ooh, that I don't know. Pau
and
Gasol.
Marc Gasol.
Yeah,
That's
Pau
a pretty
and
good
Marc.
one.
That's not bad.
I was gonna say it's probably not updated with what TJ Watt has done the last few years.
Probably not.
Because I still take TJ and JJ over all those guys. I got to do more research on the Robinsons, but that's my gut feeling.
I believe it.
My cousins in Florida says Polo. See Lamar all the time in the offseason. Literally, he's been chilling Broward County. Yeah, well, sign some more autos, Lamar, right? Definitely would be nice. Obviously, I always say this. We try the best we can to get you guys fresh autographs, but this is...
Lamar's the hardest one.
He's the hardest one because he doesn't want to sign.
No.
If guys sign out there, if great players sign, we're always there. We're at all the signings, all the big deals. Ultimate Autographs is always there.
Yeah, get a dual signed polo of Lamar and Kodak Black.
That'd be nice.
I know they're buddies.
Floyd says that's all by 2 spots in the jerseys. Go ahead and do it, guys.
Why not?
No, that's definitely a good option. I would probably get into diamonds.
Well, I feel like if you're going to get into the jerseys or minis, if you want the lower entry point, get into the can't miss mini or jersey.
Yeah, those are a little bit better. Bigger names, diamond level names in the can't miss. But I brought this point up last night because I know this is, the classic case of, look, the jersey is $28 a spot.
Yeah.
It is the lowest entry point. But you have a 1 in 8 chance to win. I just want to make sure that everyone knows before they buy in that the best hit in the jersey series is worth less money than the worst hit in the diamonds. Because the authentic alone is about $300 before we start adding stuff. A lot of the diamond helmets are worth $500, $600, $700, $800, $900. In the case of a Randy Moss Chrome Flex, north of $1,500. Think of it this way. 1 in 8 chance to win, but you can win something worth $1,500, right? $96, $1,500. You just profited at $1,400, Alex, right? With the one spot. You win a jersey break, $28. You win a jersey worth $150. You just profited $125.
Yeah.
$125 profit or $1,400 profit. Where's the real money? The real money is in the diamonds, right? So that's where the money resides. That's where the profit resides, but it's the age-old saying, Alex. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. Obviously, the best reward is in the diamonds, but the jerseys are there for a reason. You only have $28 to spend. You can get in the jersey break. You can get in the jersey break. And that is definitely an option at $28 a spot.
Let's get it done.
But the best bang for your buck is in the diamond helmets. Just to clarify, because if you're going to spend, let's just say you spend... What's 8 times 28, Alex? That's what? About 240?
8 times
the tax,
8 times 30 is
240.
240. So
So
yeah,
let's just call it with the tax about $250.
Yeah.
You spend 8 times playing $250. You win once. You win a headliner worth $200, whatever. Get your money back $250. That's like a realistic 1 in 8 chance to win. You spend $250, you get back $200 or $250. Give or take. You play 8 times in the diamonds, you spend, closer to $1,000, right? But then you win the Randy Moss for $1,500. You're up $500.
Yeah.
So you have a lot more possibility to strike it big in the diamonds. I'll put it that way. So that's up to you guys, though. Obviously, I'm happy to play whatever break you guys want. You guys decide. But the best stuff is in the diamonds.
Always. All the full-size helmet series, but the diamonds, all authentic or better.
And all of these, whether it's the diamonds or the jerseys, Alex, as soon as we're 5 spots to go, we start moving.
Yeah.
These breaks that are 7 to go, we knock these down to 5 spots. We're off and running. We know very well 3 spots is the magic number. Once the break is at 3 or less, it sells out right away.
Yeah.
So
Just need some starters in the break room. We got
someone
Troy.
just got in.
We got Troy getting into the diamonds. Now 6 to go in that single.
Is that Troy Sorensen soaring in the break room?
That's what he does.
So the chase, we have 2 chases, new troop. We have the mini chase and we have the diamond chase, and they're separate chases. So we have one list for the minis and one list for the diamonds, our chases.
Got Gary getting into the jerseys.
What's up, Jay Hammy says, how's it going? Going good, Jay Hammy. Going good. We'll be doing even better when we see the Randy Moss helmet today. That's what I want to see. By the way, that's Moses.
Yep.
I call him Moses. It's probably Moises, but I've stuck with Moses because I can make Moses.
Yeah, he hasn't clarified.
the
I've
parts
heard
the Red
both.
Sea.
I don't know which one it is.
It's either Moises or Moses, but I'm going with Moses until proven otherwise. He's a Buffalo Bills fan.
Getting into that practice
For
squad.
him, the practice squad is where you got to be in, man. And we have a Josh Allen licensed jersey and a Keon Coleman Rip Speed Flex.
Yep.
This guy, Josh Allen, all due respect to the great Jim Kelly, barring something crazy, this guy will be the greatest Bill of all time. No doubt about it, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it. So any Bills fan, it's the guy to chase Josh Allen. And he's become arguably our 3rd biggest chase helmet in the break room. You know, Brady is 1, Mahomes is 2. Josh Allen is 3, man.
He might be the most likable NFL player currently right now.
He's so likable. He is such a good dude. Such a good dude.
I mean, not into this show. They, I think they did 1 or 2 breaks into the Can't Miss last show.
Yeah, the can't miss is, let's see here.
I think it's 7 to go.
7 to go on the can't miss. But you get in, Charles.
He is in with one spot.
Peyton Manning, 55 passing touchdowns.
We don't see him in like minis. Ever.
Never, almost never. This could be one of the few chances ever to get a Peyton Manning mini helmet. Even Joe Montana's not that common in the minis.
You don't get this collection of names
Right?
with minis and jerseys in any
Like
series.
Jamar Chase in the jerseys.
Yeah, Calvin Johnson.
Troy Aikman. Cowboys Nation. We don't get a lot of Troy Aikman, period. Charles Nelson wants the Michael Penix. All right, Charles, get in there, man. The lefty quarterback. Love me a good lefty quarterback. Michael Penix. You know, all of a sudden, Alex, you know, look, I think of it this way. Sometimes in life, you make a mistake. Now, the mistakes you and I make are not over $100 million mistakes because we don't have that money. At least not yet. The way this company's headed, who knows, in 10, 15 years, Alex,
Sure.
maybe we'll have it. But the Falcons, and you know me, I'm a Kirk Cousins fan. With that said, Alex, I'm also not a fan of giving a quarterback that much money coming off an injury, no matter who he is.
I'm a fan of Josh Andres.
What's Josh in?
Well, he closed out the Can't Miss minis and jerseys, and then he got the whole diamond double to himself.
All right, Josh, let's do it. Let's do the diamond double first.
There you go, Charles.
Charles.
This is why you get the 1 spot, guys.
Exactly. Guys, we have big dogs like Josh that come in here, Matthew McLaughlin, Craig Crenshaw, guys that buy all 8 spots. If you like something, get a spot right away because the helmet you like could be gone, right? That could be gone.
It happens just like that.
Yeah, people just bought in, Charles. Had you got that spot, you might have seen the break.
Yeah, he had the 1 spot in there.
Oh, he's in there already?
yeah,
So
he had the
perfect.
1 spot.
Well, let's do the diamond double first. Josh, diamond double number 1, and go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, my man.
But this is why when you see a break even 7 to go, 8 to go, 6 to go, and you're like, it's not going to happen soon. Boom. It just happens like that.
Right? And 10 and 13, Josh is coming in ready. And by the way, these guys that buy all the spots, just to clarify, Alex, they're doing you guys a favor because whether you're going up against one person with 7 spots or 7 different people all with 1 spot, if you're going to buy 1 spot, your odds do not change. So the guys that buy all the spots for you, they're helping you guys out. We got a Peyton Manning helmet right now, Steven, in that mini helmet series for as low as $45. Diamonds, 10 and 13. Josh, are you here for the Randy Moss, the Jerome Bettis, or both maybe, right? Let's see some fireworks here, 10 and 13. Always love some flexes, Alex. All right. Let's see what we got here for Mr. Josh. I'm calling a bear here. I'm calling a bear,
Oh,
Alex.
man. It normally does happen when I'm producing.
Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary filler.
5 to go in the diamond single.
Ooh. Well, it's actually, if not a bear for Josh, if not a Bill, if you could pick 2 other teams, not the Bears or Bills, that Josh is most likely to win.
Oh.
What do you think?
Vikings and Lions?
Vikings and Lions. This guy played for the Vikings and the Lions both. It is Dante Culpepper, the Winter Warrior Authentic with the 3-time Pro Bowler inscription. Led the league in passing yards once. Led the league in passing touchdowns another time. Could we have Culpepper and Moss in the double up potentially? That is nice, Josh. The Winter Warrior, Dante Culpepper. Yeah, we didn't randomize because Josh has all the spots, Chubby McCheeseburger.
Yeah.
It'd be a waste of time to randomize. But I see what you're saying there, of course. But yeah, we don't randomize when someone buys all the spots, Alex.
I'm gonna guess that was sarcastic.
I think it was sarcasm.
I know Josh's was.
Oh, I know. No, I think Chubby wasn't being sarcastic. He had too much cheeseburger in the face to see it's all the names.
It happens.
You know, when I eat a cheeseburger, Alex, the ketchup and everything else is in my face.
Oh, I had a great cheeseburger the other week at
Where? Tell me where, please.
I think it's called Small Trevol.
Ooh.
It's in Chicago.
Okay.
Very good. And then at Trevoli Tavern in Chicago as well.
Ooh, okay.
Amazing.
There's
I like a good smash burger.
Okay. There's a place very close to where I live. It's called Shoop's that has good burgers. Shoop's. Very, very good. Josh is back, baby.
That's what he does.
Josh is back. Back with the Viking, but maybe the Viking he wants could be next, Alex.
Break room legend.
Randy Moss. Yeah, #1 customer ever here, Josh Andres.
The Tom Brady of the break room.
The Tom Brady of the break room, 100%. 100%. I will put the Culpepper back in the box. Forgot to ask you if you like salt, but here's my
there you go.
Dom gets a kick out of that one, so I always ask him. We haven't had Jack Ham lately, though. I can't make any ham jokes, Alex. Got to get Jack Ham back in the break room.
I don't know what brought it up. My girlfriend brought up a great one for Julius peppers. How do you like your peppers? Red, orange, or Julius?
Ooh! Can I take that?
You can take that. No.
Okay.
I was
like
I'm
that.
gonna have to use that at work.
Yeah,
She's
absolutely.
You're stealing my jokes.
You can use it, but if you're not on the show, Alex, I'm gonna use it, and I'll give her all the credit. She's been getting a lot of airtime lately by me. Every time we pull Jordan Love, I tell people it's her favorite autograph. Shout out to Alex's GF. I don't even know her name. I don't have to know it.
Haley.
But we call her Haley.
Haley.
Alex's GF. Legend out there. Doing good, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Happy Wednesday, says Jeff August to his buddy Josh. The JJ crew. All right, so the look of this helmet, Alex, this is, I don't know if the right word is hot topic, or hot take, excuse me, but this is my favorite standard helmet in the NFL. Ooh. Favorite standard helmet, the best looking standard helmet the pros wear in the NFL today, the Rams Authentic.
Oh.
It is Brandon Fisk. We talk a lot about Jared Verse being the defensive rookie of the year. Well, this guy, he was a defensive star, part of the all-defensive rookie team. The Rams have a great squad. Nice lid right there, Josh Andres. Very clean. I mean, look at how awesome this looks. This feels like it should be a flash or something, but it's just a standard Rams Authentic. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this one.
No, I don't think people realize how good he was. I mean, stepping in for Aaron Donald, you know how hard that is? And this
Very hard.
This guy had over 8 sacks as a rookie, and like you said, we all talked about Jared Verse. Sometimes the guys in the middle make a bigger impact.
I'm telling you, the Rams are a scary team next year.
Yeah.
And they're a scary team. Stafford is back. They put that debate to bed. Devontae Adams, who
Is an upgrade over Cooper
I was
Kupp.
going to say the same thing. Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams.
At this point
I
in
think
their
Adams
careers.
has more left.
Yep.
Puka Nakua, Kyron Williams,
And they
Sean McVay.
They proved they can draft well.
Yeah.
This guy wasn't a first-round pick. Jared Verse wasn't a top 10 pick. They find guys, and they develop them.
I'm thinking could be an NFC championship team, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they put up the best fight against the Eagles.
They
It
did.
was a one-score game, came down to the wire.
And they almost won.
Yeah.
Had they gotten a touchdown that last
Yeah.
drive, they would be maybe in the Super Bowl. Who knows, Alex, right?
So, I mean, now the Eagles lose players, the Rams are gaining players and getting upgrades.
It is hard to repeat.
It's very hard to repeat.
I know the Chiefs made it look easy, but it's hard.
It's hard. It's hard in any sport now, more than
Right.
ever. I mean, basketball was the one, we're seeing three-peats left and right. It's not easy in basketball either anymore.
Not recently.
No.
I mean, I know the Warriors were not that long ago, but it's not
Yeah.
recent per se. So there you go, Josh. Now the headliner ratio just got better, Alex.
It did.
Now 16 boxes left. Still got 6 headliners total and 3 speed flexes. Can't miss is next. This one I do have to randomize because Charles does have a spot in here. Can't miss jersey and mini coming up. Let me put this in the chat. Can't miss jersey mini number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Box number for the can't miss. It says it in the title, Alex. You can't miss. I know our guy Dom always says this. Does a good job of saying this. He says one of the reasons he likes the diamonds the best, which I agree with 100%, it has the biggest names. You're not getting a filler name. You're getting massive names no matter what. Well, guess what? This is the mini and jersey version of that. Massive names no matter what. So Charles and Josh, who's got a number, guys? Who's got a box number for the can't miss? 24, says Josh. The Charles Woodson number. Thank you, Josh. And Alex, I got to say, the customers did listen because we have one person in the diamond double and one person in the diamond quad. So they're like, we want to get in there. We want a shot at the party here. 24 coming off in the can't miss. Woodson was 21 when good. Yeah, that's right. Charles Woodson was 21 for the Packers, 24 for the Raiders. Obviously, Packer fans think of him as a Packer. I'm not a Packer fan. I think of him as a Raider.
I think of him as a Packer just because I remember all the Bears-Packers games where he's picking off Jay Cutler.
Sure. Oh, God. That is true. So he's good no matter what number he's on, Charles Woodson. We'll get you guys set up here. 7 clicks on the way. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. Charles Nelson, Chris Brandvold's asking about that Bryce Harper bat. Maybe you got a customer in Chris here, right?
All right, now I'll give the other hot take since we did do a diamond double. It is the 1 o'clock hour.
Okay. Can I get this break done, then we'll do it?
Deal.
We'll tease it, Alex. Let's get this break done, then we'll do Alex's hot take afterwards. We did get that diamond break done.
If
we're
you're-
not seeing Nicolette here on the show yet, though, because we have not pulled those flexes.
If you are a Packers, Vikings, or Bears fans, you like it. If you're a Lions fan, you're not going to like
Oh, I'm already going to hate this hot take. I can already tell you I'm going to hate it, Alex. But that's okay. 7 clicks. One more click. We have Charles Nelson in the NFC West. Josh Andres has the rest. Good luck, guys. Awesome mini or jersey coming up here. It is called the Can't Miss Minis for a reason. I want to see that Peyton Manning eclipse.
I
man.
know.
That's what I want to see.
On a mini, I mean,
With the
you
orange
never see
ink,
it.
that thing is crazy. Oh my God. Speaking of crazy, this is, again, guys, we tell you guys, all it takes is one spot to win. Charles has one spot, and he is taking home the Deebo Samuel autographed jersey. And I will say this is clearly a 49er jersey. Deebo is a Commander now, but if it's on a 49er jersey, it goes to the 49ers. Nice hit, Charles. One spot, Deebo Samuel. So it's one of those where you feel excited for Charles. I personally feel bad for Josh. He deserved this. But I'll say this. Better to get sniped on a filler hit than a headliner.
A filler,
Alex.
and
Get
he's not
the-
on that team.
Get the
anymore.
snipe energy out now. That way you can get the no snipes on the headliners. But Deebo Samuel terrific player. You know, a couple years back when he was healthy, Alex, he was top 5 in receiving yards, top 3 in receiving and rushing combined. To this day, the only receiver in the history of football that has 20 rushing touchdowns and 20 receiving touchdowns.
I like the fit for him in Washington.
Yeah.
I think he gets to be the number 2 receiver behind Terry McLaurin, and I think he just kind of works with that offense because you got Jaden Daniels running around, be the little gadget guy. I think it's going to work good
out
there.
well.
Yep. As long as he's healthy.
That Commander team is no joke.
And we're doing another diamond double. Josh is ready.
Is it Josh?
It's Josh.
All right, give me your take real quick before we do that. It's gonna be the Lions miss the playoffs. I know it.
They're not going to miss the playoffs, but
Okay.
they're going to finish 3rd in the division.
Yeah, that is a hot take.
I don't know who the other 2 are. I think the Packers will finish ahead of them, and either one of the Vikings or Bears will
All
finish
right,
ahead
yeah,
of them.
okay.
That's the hot.
That's a hot take.
I think losing both your offensive coordinators is or your offensive and defensive coordinators
sure.
is a very big deal, and they're just not going to be. I mean, they're going to come back down to earth a little. I still think they're going to sneak into the playoffs.
Sure.
They're going to win 10, 11 games, but it's a very competitive division.
That's why it's called a hot take. Now, Alex, I think in football, coaching matters more than any other sport, but you might already know this about me, and if you don't, you'll learn. I believe in the players winning games, not saying coaches don't matter, but they have a lot of really, really good players. Their main head coach is still there. I will respectfully disagree. I put the Lions to win the NFC North, but that is why it is a hot take for sure. Injuries, obviously, play a big part in all that stuff as well.
I also think, depending on how JJ's going to look, and obviously how Caleb's going to look at Ben Johnson in year 2,
Yeah?
Jared Goff is not the best quarterback in the division. I know he put up good numbers. I like Jordan Love personally more. And
Ooh, that's a tough
we'll
one.
see what he's like.
That's a toughie.
We'll see what he's like without Ben Johnson.
Yeah, that's a toughie because Jared Goff was a Pro Bowler. Again, Sean McVay, I get that.
Sean
but
McVay and Ben Johnson.
not the best receivers. I personally think Caleb Williams and Jordan Love have higher ceilings.
More
I
talent.
think at the current moment, I'm going Jared Goff, but they're all close. Drop me 2 numbers, guys, in the diamond double. Jamil Cousset, Josh Andres, guys that make quarterbacks' lives easier. Jerome Bettis on the Chrome Flex. Randy Moss on the Speed Flex. I'll give you a guy that's better than any of the NFC North quarterbacks. Kurt Warner on the Speed Flex.
There you go.
Polo says wheel times 2. Thank you, Polo. We'll go to the wheel. Diamonds out of 30, right? Detroit Bears, Pack, and Vikings, says Floyd.
I'll take that.
That is like my dream scenario.
I'll take
'cause
that.
As a Bears fan, they get second place. I'm happy. I'm going to say, Alex, you're going to hate this. Detroit, Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago. I got to see it before I can believe it. Normally, I'm an optimist, but I'm only a pessimist when it comes to one thing and one thing only, the Chicago Bears. I am only filled with pessimism. They got to prove it otherwise before I can believe in them.
I'm going to keep believing.
I like it. I like it. Put that positive, right? It's a rite of passage.
Yeah. And then by week
False hope every year.
by week 5, I'll be heartbroken
It's in
again.
the contract when you sign on.
It is.
Exactly.
It really is.
We got box 8 coming up. This is the Cade McNown number. Speaking of failed Bears experiments, the former UCLA star, terrific college quarterback, not terrific in the pros. Rex Grossman also number 8. So my favorite number has been bad luck for Bear quarterbacks, 8. Look, I hope I'm wrong, Floyd. I hope I'm wrong. I just don't believe, not yet at least. 25 in the diamonds. We have 24 and 26, looks like, Alex, right? So let me randomize here, 24 or 26. So, I don't know. I feel weird, like, not picking my team, but I don't know. I just seen too much bad Bears football to believe. 24 coming up. They cleaned up the offensive line on paper, Alex, but I want to see it on the field first. Again, the Bears always win the offseason, as we say, right?
I'll tell you this. Joe Tooney has only missed the playoffs 1 time.
Ooh.
And he's gone to like 6 Super Bowls.
Didn't he play for the Chiefs and the Patriots, though?
Yep.
With Mahomes and Brady.
Mahomes and Brady and Cam Newton 1 year.
That tends to be a little bit easier to help make some playoffs.
He knows a good quarterback.
Kobe and Mamba, let's see both Chrome, says Rax. Let's go, Josh. We all hope, then take our beating. Exactly right, Floyd. As they say in Ted Lasso, it's the hope that kills you.
Hey, they're making a new season.
Season 4, let's go.
Apparently, he's going to be coaching women's soccer.
I'm
now.
ready. I'm excited. Ted Lasso in any form is good. Yeah. We got 6 clicks.
I should have saw that one coming with him, being
7.
a big advocate of women's sports.
Absolutely. So how about this? Jamil has the Jerome Bettis spot. AFC North. If it's any other headliner but Jerome Bettis on that Chrome Flex, it is going home to Josh Andres. He has every other division, including the NFC North, for the Randy Moss Chrome Flex. The NFC West for the Kurt Warner Flex, the George Kittle, the Bo Nix Authentic, and the secondary headliner, Brian Dawkins. Good luck, Josh and Polo, says Bradley. So Jerome Bettis for Jamil. Josh Andres has all the other headliner spots. There's other fillers, though, Alex, as well. Let's see what we got, gentlemen, here in the diamond helmets. First of 2 boxes coming up in our diamonds. Let's us see here. Ooh. This is a good one. I think this guy, the word potential gets thrown around a lot, Alex. This guy has a ton of potential. It is Kyle Pitts on the Falcon Lunar Authentic. His rookie season had more than 1,000 receiving yards. Played with Desmond Ridder, Marcus Mariota. Did not put up big numbers. But him and Michael Penix's first touchdown pass to Kyle Pitts. There seems to be a connection there. This guy could be really good. I mean, you don't draft a tight end top 5 in the draft if you don't think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
So, nice hit, Josh. Kyle Pitts.
I mean, Kyle Pitts is still super young. I don't even know if he's 25 years old yet.
Right?
He's 24. Turns 25 this year. Just because he had 1,000 yards his first year, it's just like, oh my God, he's going to be amazing. Still only 24.
You got to have a good
time.
quarterback. And
Gotta
you got to
have
have
a
a connection with the quarterback.
Yep.
I know, obviously,
He's had 3-4 quarterbacks already.
that's a problem. But I think Michael Penix is there for the future. I know Josh is a big fan of Penix. So now he gets his boy, Kyle Pitts. So there you go. Let's see that Bettis. I know Bradley will work a solid trade with me, says Polo. Okay. Well, let's see if it's the bus coming up next. Are we all aboard that bus, Alex, perhaps, in the diamonds here?
We'll say it's all or nothing this next year for Pitts. If he doesn't show it this year, they're probably going to move on. Oh, see? I just heard a beep beep. The bus is coming.
Hey, the bus is coming. Talk about foreshadowing.
Wow.
That is the biggest foreshadow of them all, perhaps. A little beep beep. Josh is like, shut up with that, guys.
I wonder if they heard that. They had to, right?
Maybe.
Did you guys hear that beep beep?
There was a beep beep coming up.
We got
here.
Robbie and Ricky doing construction still.
That's what it is. Robbie's got his construction suit on. Makes sense. Makes sense.
One of them made that joke that Robbie and Ricky have been doing construction. So I've been rolling with that.
Well, they call him Lumberjack Robbie.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. The second box coming up. Second box coming up in the Diamond Double. Good luck, Josh. Good luck, Polo. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, man. Well, I don't know what this gentleman had for breakfast this morning, but he is one lucky son of a gun, Jamil. It is Jerry Jeudy for the Cleveland Browns Authentic. This dude had himself a season this last year, especially if you're the Denver Broncos. You're like, this guy had too good of a season, too good of a game. National Football League, Jerry Jeudy had the 6th most receiving yards in the league.
Yeah.
If that is shocking to you, it shouldn't be. Bolitnikoff Award winner in college, showed all that talent with Bama. The Broncos were not giving him the ball enough. Went to Cleveland, he got the ball plenty, Jerry Jeudy.
Shout out Jameis Winston.
So Jamil with another snipe. So luck does turn around sometimes, though. Luck does turn around sometimes because, Josh is cold right now, but maybe heats up in time for the Randy Moss.
Yeah,
But
like you said, lose on the fillers.
if I'm Jamil, I keep getting in. Led the league in drops as Jeff August. Jeff, guys that were always up there leading the league in drops, Alex? Terrell Owens and Tyreek Hill. 2 of the 10 greatest receivers ever. You're going to drop a ball once in a while, but if you get yourself 1,229 receiving yards, 90 catches, you're doing pretty darn good. So there you go. Awesome, awesome talent, Jerry Jeudy. That's one of those crazy stats that I see. Terrell Owens had a lot of drops back in the day, Alex. Still made him one of the best
Jamar
receivers
Chase
in the game.
was 4th in drops.
Yes.
So,
I mean, how many drops did Jeudy have, though?
13.
Yeah, he had 90 catches. He caught most of them.
I'm going to say, when you got Deshaun Watson throwing you the ball, it's not the easiest ball to catch.
Or Jameis. Or Dorian Thompson, whatever.
Yeah. Or
man.
DTR.
So, nice hit, Jamil, says Josh. I love Josh. Josh is always all about class. We've had big dogs in the past get sniped, and, they get angry. And Josh is a guy that's always been calm, cool, respectful, all class from Josh. And then he says, Jeff says Green Bay is stacked. We had 3 of the top 7.
Yeah, they
wasn't Jaden Reed up there?
Jaden Reed was 6th. Dontavian Wicks was 7th. I think they didn't have another one in there.
Now, how many catches did Dontavian Wicks have?
He had 39 and had 9 drops.
See, that's different because you're dropping that's like 1/5 of your passes.
Yeah, drop percentage wise, Amari Cooper's one of the worst actually last year. He had 12 on 44.
But Jerry Judy's catching up close to 90%. So he's not, up there for that, is he?
His percentage was 62%.
Okay.
Which isn't the worst.
Yeah, there you go. Love the Browns lit polo. I'm at work, no volume. Whose signature? Jerry Jeudy. Watson throws covered in baby oil. He does.
I mean, CeeDee Lamb's was 66%.
Okay.
66 compared to 62. It's like he dropped one more ball.
Yeah, there you go. So, nice get right there, Jamil, and let's run this back.
I think we're going to.
Did Josh get the whole thing?
He did not.
Okay.
Because we got Moises getting a spot in. I think someone else might have got a spot in the double, and then Josh got 6.
Okay, sounds good. Another double coming up. Moss and Bettis. Get Nicolette back in here. Nicolette, come back!
Might have to.
Got to get the social media
She
content.
knows. I think she's got the show always on her phone.
Okay. Good job, Nicolette. I'll put this one back. I was going to say, we don't have that many helmets on the table, but I know Urlacher, as much as I love him, he will not be in the hit video, Alex.
No,
We're going to do Bettis, Moss, and then maybe Kurt Warner. We'll see. That Knicks is cool, too, though. So,
yeah.
Options.
That's what it's all about, right?
New Troop is out there giving advices on boxes. So we'll see if those boxes are good. The third double coming up in the play action. Sometimes, Alex, third time is the charm, as we say, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes third time is the charm. Moises, Chris Brandvold, and Josh Andres in here. What's up, Jared Menzer? We have a Tom Brady Michigan flex in here for you, my man.
Mm-hmm.
Huge Patriot fan, Jared Menzer. Play action, diamond, double, number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Is that Nicolette? Oh, I was getting worried. I was like, man, we keep doing diamond doubles. I want to make sure you don't miss it. But she is back. Here's Moses. Says 7 and 23.
All right.
So he's going with the numbers. And then Josh also won 7 and 23. He's like, okay. The John Elway and Michael Jordan boxes here. Oh, I'm sorry, Jared. Well, good news for you. There's a Brady box drop right now in the college, and you are wide awake. I don't know if he's talking about the QB room we dropped on Monday, but there's a Brady right now in the college.
Only 12 boxes left after this, guys.
In the diamonds?
Yeah.
Man, we are running out of boxes, guys.
We got to do a quad. We got to do a single.
They're both bought into?
Both bought into.
Awesome. All right, guys. We got ourselves 7 clicks, right? Is the dice roll 7 clicks? Now we got 6 and we got 7. All right. Josh does have the Moss spot and the Bettis spot and the Warner spot. Be careful, Nicolette. And Chris has the Bo Nix spot Josh has the Kiddo and the Dawkins. So all the headliners would go to Josh. Moses, though, now he's a Bills fan. He has the AFC East looking for a Bills filler. And Chris Brandvold would love that Bo Nix authentic in here as well. So third double coming up. Good luck, guys. We'll start with number 7. 7, John Elway's number. Could the current Bronco quarterback Bo Nix be in there?
Ooh.
Number 10, Bronco Connection. Man. Ooh. I'm a little surprised this is not even listed, Alex. What do you like on your wings, Alex?
Oh, we're getting a little saucy.
We're getting saucy.
Saucy.
It is Sauce Gardner, the Pro Bowl All-Pro cornerback, one of the best in the league. AFC East, Moses Cohen with another snipe. My goodness, Sauce Gardner.
I mean, Josh has the flex spots, so that's what really matters here.
Right? But you always want to win a helmet. You win any authentic with one spot, you're doing pretty darn good. In a single, a double, even in a quad with one spot, an authentic helmet is worth it. Sauce Gardner as a filler hit. I'm going to give these guys a little secret. This guy charges a lot for an autograph.
Does.
A lot for an autograph in the same ballpark as Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
If he charges a lot for an autograph, it means the helmet is worth a lot of money.
I mean, he's gonna be really good next year. You bring in Aaron Glenn, former corner, great, DC, running that team now. Sauce gonna have a great year. And
Nice
he's
job.
going to be in a contract year. What do players do when they're in a contract year? They have their best season.
Show me the money, as they say,
Yeah,
right, Alex?
yeah.
Show me the money. Woohoo! Nice job, Moses, says Tanya. I would change my name to All I Do Is Get Sniped.
There you go, Josh.
That's okay.
Hashtag JGS. Josh gets sniped.
Oh, come on.
These guys love their hashtags.
Look, I will be completely honest with you, Alex. Whenever I hear Craig complain about getting sniped, I'm like, dude, Josh gets sniped way more than you. You got a lot of luck. But luck does change, Alex. You know, it's a game of odds. Maybe you get sniped a lot now. Maybe the next week, the next month, the next 3 months, maybe the snipes go away.
See, Josh is all fun and games with it.
Oh, he is fun in games. The JGS. There is a certain layer of truth. Like when Josh says it, I'm like, look, I've seen it. When Craig says it, we all get sniped once in a while. But certain guys get sniped more than others. I'll put it that way. We got box 23 coming up. 23 out of 30 in the college. The Michael Jordan number.
Once again, though, it's why we say get into the breaks, get your spot.
Right? So you can get the snipes. Gotta be quick. Ooh, okay. You see? Sometimes it comes back around. Mr. Andres, Kurt Warner
There you
on
go.
the Cardinal salute to Service Authentic. The beautiful visor, the SDS, USA flag, the flex. Very, very clean lid. Kurt Warner, number 1 all-time, Alex, in playoff passing yards per game.
That's
a
what it was.
2-time league MVP. One of the best ever. A Super Bowl MVP. He, in his prime, Alex, he's the top 10 quarterback of all time in his prime. You take his prime years, there's not 10 better quarterbacks than Kurt Warner. Nice hit, Josh Andres on the flex.
Just put the man in a dome.
Right?
That's all he wanted.
Right?
Put him in a dome, and he's going to light you up.
He loved the Arena League dome as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
so
He's a big advocate of every NFL stadium should be a dome.
And they should
He
be.
said everything should be equal playing field and, no elements of anything else but just playing football.
Like, if you think about it, Alex, like, we love the cold weather in Chicago and Buffalo, but, like, if I'm watching the AFC Championship game and I'm seeing superstar quarterbacks, I want them to throw the ball. I actually agree with Kurt Warner on that.
Yeah, I think maybe just a retractable roof for everything. If it's nice
Sure.
out, leave it open.
Sure.
Like the Colts. If
Sure.
it's going to be snowy, just put it away.
Now, there we go. Love Kurt Warner, says Josh. Maybe heating up at the right time here with the flex.
And now everyone comes out, and I got 5 different people in this double.
You see?
3 to go.
You see, the double's going. The quad is still up there, though.
The quad
for Josh
is
to take
still
a
up
shot.
there. He might.
The
be.
quad
There's
is
only
still
one.
up there.
There's only one spot. So if I'm him, I'm probably a little nervous.
There you go.
Maybe you get 4 spots, you get half the break.
Great job, Josh. One of my favorite quarterbacks ever. Kurt Warner on the Speed Flex.
There you go. We got to play every time something like this happens where you get sniped and then you win a big helmet after. We got to play Justin Timberlake. What goes around comes around.
Ooh, I like that.
That's what we got to start doing.
I like that. We can have you sing it, Alex, if you want.
Bring in Rip and he can sing it.
Rip would totally sing it. Rip, you want some extra hours on Wednesdays with Kamen and Alex? You just stay around to be the singing guy.
Might have to be done.
That guy would do anything for social media, Nicolette. Just make note. Rip, Robbie, and myself are your
Guinea
easy
pigs?
guys. Easy targets.
The lab rats.
The lab rats. We'll do anything you ask us to do.
Oh, Stephen Remick, plenty.
Oh, man. So we've done 3 doubles. We're down to 12 boxes left, Alex. And we still have the Moss Chrome Flex, a beautiful 2-tone Chrome Flex, 3 spots to go. And we do have the Jerome Bettis Chrome Flex still available. Not to mention the Bo Nix, the George Kittle. That is 4 photo headliners in 12 boxes, counting the Brian Dawkins secondary 5 and 12 chance. I got to be honest with you, Sauce Gardner, pretty good for the
That's a
end
great
more
filler.
section.
He used to be photoed all the time.
That is
he's an
crazy,
expensive
man.
auto. He's a great player, but an expensive auto.
Right? Kurt is still eluding Jeff August. Maybe in August, Jeff will get that Kurt Warner.
There you go.
If he's patient. It wasn't all bad, Josh. I picked good boxes, says Moses. Yes, sir. Yeah. And Green GM is in 3 different breaks. The more the merrier, as we say in the break
It's all
room.
about. I call that the Carol Daily.
Yeah. Where's Carol at? I miss Carol.
I know.
Come back, Carol.
Carol, come back.
Come back.
You could blame it all on Robbie.
You know what Josh is waiting for right now, though? Is he in this next break?
Not yet.
Okay. I was gonna say he's gonna buy in the next one and get all 8 spots.
That's what he's gonna do.
When it sells out.
Because there's 2 spots left in this double.
And the likelihood of both the Moss and Bettis going in this break are, I'm not gonna say none, but slim to almost none. 12 boxes, both feature a flex. Not likely, Alex, right? That
Yeah,
next
no.
double should be rolling as well. Let's just say this double goes. It would put us at 10. And neither the flex goes in this double, Alex. Then in that quad break, the odds are getting really good in the quad, right?
Yeah.
So
1 to go in this double.
All right, 1 spot to go, guys. Diamond double. We do have a backup ready for these guys, Alex.
Yeah, we got
I think
plenty.
the red zone. So that could be next as well.
Yep, Josh closing it up with the closer spot.
Ooh, he's playing sniper this time, he says. Okay. Closed out officially, Alex?
Closed out.
All right, I'll put this in the chat. Diamond double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. 2 box numbers. Here's Jeff August with 12 and 21. He's like, I'm going to do 12, and I'm going to flip it backwards, Mr. August. All right, thank you, sir. Those are coming off the board here. 12 and 21. All right, guys. And if you are a customer right now, guys, I mean, if you're Josh Andres, you want to buy all 8 right now, Alex, ensure the win. If you're another customer, you want to sneak in before Josh buys all 8 here, right? So I'm always thinking 1 break ahead. You guys got to get your spots in the next double, right, Alex?
Yeah.
So Gordon Tarrant, Jeff August, Jamil Cousette, Moses Cohen, Chris Brandvold, Moses again, Gary Marvin, and Josh Andres. I'm cheering for Josh a bit here, says Jeff August. I got to be honest with you. If you're being honest, guys, if your name is not Gordon, Jamil, Moses, Chris, or Gary, the human nature in you is probably cheering for Josh, right?
Most likely.
Because he probably deserves these flexes. But one of my teachers did tell me this, Alex, in journalism school. You don't always get what you deserve. But Josh definitely deserves these. That is for sure. But it's the nature of the beast, as we call it here in the break room, right? The nature of the beast. I hope for fire for someone, says Josh, right? Yeah. Like I said, the guy is all class here. We got ourselves 6 clicks in 7. So Gordon's got the NFC North, looking for the Randy Moss Chrome Flex. We have the NFC South is Jeff August, Gary Marvin, NFC East, Chris Brandvold, NFC West. Josh did get a Speed Flex spot. The AFC North could be the bust. Jerome Bettis. Jamil Cousset, who is hotter than fire in the break room, has the AFC South. And then Moses has the AFC East and the AFC West. Hope my boxes have the bust, says Jeff. Scary with the big dog, says Floyd. Don't be scared. Big dog Josh has been taken off his throne already multiple times, Alex, this show alone.
I was always told if you're scared, go to church.
I was going to say, if you're scared, you're going to lose is what I was going to say, but that one works as well. The Quad College is not broken yet, Zach. That one has not gone down yet. All right, the first of 2 boxes coming up. I can now personally guarantee this, Alex, that there will be at least 1 Speed Flex left, if not 2 in the next break, because this is not a Speed Flex.
Oh.
It is, however, a beautiful Dolphin Retro Authentic. It is Moses again, Zach Thomas on the Dolphin lid. One of the best linebackers of all time, multi-time Pro Bowler, All-Pro, Hall of Famer, Zach Thomas.
He's killing it in that AFC East.
Man, the Bills fan getting the Dolphins here in the room.
Got headliner Harrison getting into the college breaks. There
What's
we go.
up, David? David in the house.
6 to go in both of those breaks.
Where there's a David, there's not a Craig not far behind.
Usually
The
not.
best of buddies, right?
Yeah.
So very, very nice right there. I mean, I would not put that negative mojo out there, Polo. You're hotter than hot, my man. AFC South could be a winner for you, brother. I know last night AFC South was the hot place, Alex. Pulled that beautiful Andre Johnson last night.
Yeah.
Nice job on the Zach Thomas. This is very, very clean, this lid.
Yeah.
Very clean Dolphin lid. I love this one. All right, we'll put the Thomas back out there. And we have one more box coming up in our 4th double. Looking for the bus, looking for Randy Moss. These gentlemen still out there. That college break, by the way, I got to say, every single headliner is left in the college. We've not pulled a single one. And in the old pairing, there's 3 boxes left, Alex. 2 headliners left. Bo Nix and Myles Garrett. So, loaded. Josh, you hit the bus. You won't need the Warner. Just saying, says Jeff. Okay. All right. Well, 21 coming up. Box 21. 21 out of 30. We are still looking for the Randy Moss Chrome Flex. The Jerome Bettis Chrome Flex. 2 big dog headliners out there.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon in the NFC North. Josh in the AFC North. Oh, this thing is even better than I thought, Alex. Check it out. Beep, beep, beep. Jerome Bettis.
There you go,
the
Josh.
Flex on him, Josh Andres. We call this the Ghost Chrome. Beautiful Speed Flex. The yellow face mask, the yellow visor. NFL's 8th all-time leading rusher. Awesome lid. 1 spot, Josh Andres. Works out with Jerome Bettis.
Does it just hit different that way, Josh? When you're getting the Chris Kyle sniper out here?
Sniper action, baby.
Man.
You know what I call that, though? It's called karma, Alex. Yeah. You lost, you took some bad hits, but you did not give up. You did not surrender. You kept going, and
There we go.
It paid off eventually, right? Very, very nice there, Josh. Jerome Bettis on the flex. And I got to imagine a lot of the guys not in this break probably cheering for Josh on that Jerome Bettis.
Still 4 headliners and 10 boxes.
Yep. 40% chance at a headliner, including, I'm going to call it the best looking helmet in the series. Josh Allen is probably the best hit in the series. Randy Moss, the 2nd best hit. But in terms of sheer look wise, the best looking helmet left. Randy Moss, 2-tone chrome flex. Better than this one, Alex. Better than this one.
It might be the best helmet in the room.
Right? Come and get it, guys. Come and get it.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a Brady, but a Chrome Flex Randy Moss might be the best helmet in the room.
Right? Ghost Chromes are sweet helmets. Yeah, they're very sweet. I mean, you know me, Alex. Chrome is my favorite helmet of the game. It is definitely the best. And we don't get a lot of the Ghost Chromes. The autograph is sick. And I actually love when we have the face mask. Everyone talks about the visors, but the different colored face mask for me just gets different, man. Just gets different. Josh says, man, not sure I can let that one go. Right? I wouldn't.
That's how you know how
personally.
good it is, too, when a guy like Josh Andres is like, I can't let that one go.
He's got like a collection maybe bigger than almost anyone out there.
Yeah.
And that's one that, look, again, your call, guys, your helmets, whatever you want to do with them, you should do. But if I'm in Josh's, feet and face and whatever, I'm keeping this one, Alex. This is the one. I would keep this lid. It's a very, very fresh helmet for sure for Bettis. Yeah, Reed got the Andre Johnson and Eric Dickerson from yesterday, 2 for 1. So AFC South Dickerson. So yeah, Polo, AFC South has some good stuff.
I would personally be running that quad, guys.
Yeah?
10 boxes left. You're giving yourself a 40% chance that Moss is coming out in the quad.
We got 7 to go in the quad, 7 to go in the double, and 4 to go in the single. So I'm having flashbacks of not being able to trade Pat for Love. Sometimes you can't, and I understand.
Yeah.
Look, everyone wants to trade for a helmet. And then whenever it happens, the big helmet comes out, the guy that wins it doesn't want to trade. So I always say, if you want to get a helmet, get it yourself, right?
Yeah.
Don't rely on things that may or may not happen. So definitely make those moves. Alex is right, though. If the quad does go first, there's a 40% chance that the Randy Moss is in the quad.
Yeah. And
10 boxes left. That's simple mathematics.
It's the last quad, too.
Yes, the last quad. And then we got the single might go first, though. 4 to go in the single.
Might.
So for the guys that want to get it for $96, get an ASAP. There we go. Josh says, I appreciate the offer, but I have those guys that I'm a flex guy. I have a flex wall in progress. So, Josh, you've got my email. You've got customer services email. I know you've got Colin's contact info. Whenever you get that finished up, shoot us a photo, and we're more than glad to showcase it.
Yeah, sick
on
video.
Our show.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, yeah.
I know the Cooks sent me a video, and we put that on the show.
Cave, yeah.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
Because the flex wall.
Yeah, make sure you guys, if you do have your man cave going, your flex wall, whatever you got, shoot us a video.
Shoot us a video. We're happy to showcase it on the air for you guys.
You can make our social media.
Yeah, it could be on social media. I know the Cook sent me a video, and I put it on the show, Alex. So we want to see your man caves, your she sheds.
That wall, too, man.
Always open to seeing it.
We had Zach getting into the college quad, so that's 5 to go.
Okay. He says, oh, yeah, I plan to. I'm working on a bat wall as well.
He's got the life. He's got the life. Even Nicoletti's like, that's sick.
Right? Needs a Ben Zobrist in his bat wall. I like that. That's a World Series champion, Ben Zobrist, Mr. Clutch for the Cubbies.
MVP, not just a World Series champion.
Yeah, I think he won with the Royals, too, didn't he? I think he won an MVP or not an MVP, a World Series with the Royals. Colin won't give it to him? That jerk. How dare Colin not be nice? Colin. That one would go in the burn pile, says Josh, the Ben Zobrist. Makes sense. 3 spots to go in the single, Alex, but that double and that quad.
And I'm telling you guys,
7
the quad.
to go.
Get into the quad.
Right? Who's the person in the quad right now?
That would be Gordon.
Gordon, okay. Maybe it's a little foreshadowing for Gordon, by the way. Got the NFC North last time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the Moss next. Let's get a mini break done, says Charles. I mean, look, Charles, you guys knock it out, the mini helmets. More than happy to do it. It is the Chase wheel spin. I do think right now, goes without saying, Alex, everyone is distracted by the diamonds, which is also the Chase wheel spin.
Yeah, Charles, maybe get into the can't miss jersey and mini.
Yeah.
I know you're in the mini break, but get into that can't miss. It's 5 spots to go. You get in, it's 4. That's more likely to break. You know the minis is the Chase, but trying to get something, done.
Yeah.
That's the one to go to.
I think the minis will happen, but I think the diamonds right now is what is hot right now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Josh, as I told Colin, I needed to keep my family warm. Dansby Swanson, Andre Dawson, Anthony Rizzo weren't enough to keep the fire going. He's burning the bats to keep the family warm. That's fun. I guess I can't think of anything worse to do with those bats, burning them, but that works. He needs Sammy Sosa as well.
You could use all the Cubs bats to break Bears helmets if you want, Josh.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
Every time Josh gets sniped, he just grabs one of the bats, smashes a Bears helmet.
Tell you what, if Josh wins a Sammy Sosa bat, we'll give him a box of wine with cork inside his Sosa bat box. How does that sound, Alex?
There you go. I got a Cooper's Hawk membership. I'll throw in a bottle of wine.
Ooh, that place is good. Actually, I like that place.
Love Cooper's Hawk.
That place is good. One to go in the single. One to go in the single.
I know, Josh.
See,
I know.
he's a thinker.
I know.
Well, Josh, we put this man to work on Wednesdays. It's Hot Take Wednesday
Hot
for
Take
Alex.
Wednesday.
And now he's thinking of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. The mind is racing.
Didn't someone snipe the Sosa?
Don't gotta talk about it. Don't got to talk about it.
Probably. Oh, what happened?
I don't know. I'm just,
Okay.
If there was a sniping, you don't want to talk about it.
No, not right now. Not to Josh, at least, right?
One to go in the diamond single. Josh, get another sniping.
Right?
Get another sniping.
He says, I do want a Sammy. Yes, someone sniped it from me, right?
He'll probably be in a 1 and 4
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah,
Or a
Sammy
baseball
Sosa will
break.
be back in the break room very, very soon. And there was a recent signing he did here, and we got a lot of Sammy Sosa stuff at that signing. So he's going to be prominent in the break room in the breaks to come. I'll say this to Charles, by the way. Obviously, Alex, right now the Diamonds have stolen the show. Any breaks that don't fill up this show, they carry over to the next show, right? 3 p.m., 6 p.m., those breaks will eventually go down. I'm seeing closed the
up.
single. Is that JJ, Jonathan Jenkins?
Yes, sir.
All right, Diamond single is closed. Diamond single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Shining bright like a diamond. Who's got the magic number? The Josh Allen number, perhaps, Alex. We've got Chris, Troy, Moses, Michael, William, Kenneth, Moses, and Jonathan. Yeah, he was quick. That's why you got to be quick. Cheeks got my sniper spot. Now, you got to be quick in this break room, right? If you see something you like, Alex, jump in right away, man.
That's right.
So who's got a box number? Michael wants number 4. Thank you, Michael. And Alex, I'll have you do a ticker double check. Just want to be 100% sure all the right numbers are left on that ticker. It's going to be 9 boxes left, though. I can see that right now.
Let's end on a double, triple, quad.
We can do that. Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Let's see, we got 11,
Yep.
15, 16,
Yes, sir.
18 to 20,
Yep.
26,
Yep.
28, and 29.
All right, good job. I got the ticker right. Also, good job to Rip, who was breaking earlier today. Did some diamonds. He got those off as well.
Hit the other one next to you, too.
Sounds good. Pretty sure it's going to be Moss and Bettis. Maybe Warner. We'll keep him out. But I think at this point, everything else, even that Bo Nix will probably go back in the box. All right, good luck, guys. $96 potentially for a Randy Moss Speed Flex. Again, valued at around $1,500 or more, Alex, give or take, of course.
Yeah.
Could be more, could be less. But in that ballpark, $96 would be a steal. Oh, hold on. I didn't get Jonathan's spot. He had that last spot. I didn't forget you, clapping cheeks. There you go. 8 names in here, 7 clicks on the way. Who's getting the NFC North and who's getting the Randy Moss? All right, Troy Sorensen has the NFC North. If Moss comes out, that is yours, Troy. Moses has the NFC South. NFC East, Giant fan in the NFC East, looking for a Giant filler, Michael Convey. We got Jonathan Jenkins in the NFC West, could be the George Kittle. Kenneth Stanton, 1 break too late with the AFC North for the Bettis. Chris Brandval, the AFC South, William Losey in what's been a hot division, the AFC East, and Moses has the AFC West, which is the Bo Nix helmet, by the way. Diamond single, guys. Good luck. Let's see if it's time for Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
All right. Ooh. This is a good nickname. Not a guy we often see. I was actually bored this weekend, Alex, and I was flipping channels, and I saw the Buffalo Bills and Tennessee Titans game on the NFL Network. It was the Music City Miracle game, right?
Okay.
Classic game where Dyson had the touchdown. Why check the Dyson? And in that game, this dude was a force to be reckoned with. One of the best nicknames in sports. It's there on the helmet. The Freak.
Oh,
Javon
yeah.
Curse on the Tennessee Titan. Salute to service. Had the NFL rookie record for sacks. Former Pro Bowler, terrific player, Chris Brandvold. You guys dissed the AFC South, but here it is. I always say, Alex, it is always, 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 always 100% of the time better to get a win than a loss, right? Only in a single box break, only one person wins.
Yeah.
So would you rather get the AFC South and win, or would you rather get the NFC North with the Moss helmet and lose, right? You want to win. As Herm Edwards said, we play to win the game. Hello. Nice job, Chris. Javon Curse.
I mean, one of our other workers here, Mandy, was telling me, at one of the signings, she asked him, she's like, why do they call you the Freak? He held up his hand, and he just got a massive hand, and he has specific gloves that they make that are called Freak size.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So the college, Josh, so the
Mix.
college is a mix of reps and authentics, but all the photoed headliners are authentic. There's zero photoed headliners that are reps. Every single photoed headliner is an authentic, but the non-photoed headliners could be reps. By the way, 12 photoed headliners all left in 28 boxes in the new college. And then we have in the old college in the pairing, 3 boxes left, 2 headliners left. Bo Nix, Myles Garrett, both are authentic as well.
5 flexes, too, in that college
Yes,
series.
including a Tom Brady Speed Flex valued at close to around $3,000, Alex.
It's Tom Brady.
It's Tom Brady.
It's going for at least a couple grand.
Yes, it's a very, very expensive helmet in that college break.
But that Randy Moss is still out there, guys.
9 boxes left, Alex.
What's on the site is what's left. Double, triple, quad.
Yes,
done.
that's it. So that's it for the series.
That's it for the series.
And if you guys buy in the quad, the double, or the triple, and we pull the Randy Moss, we're not going to give you a refund, but we can give you like 3 spots in a single.
Yeah, we can put the
2
single
spots,
back up.
etc. We can put the single back up. But now we're just knocking out the last 9 boxes in that style right now. Nice job, Chris. Javon Curse on the beautiful, authentic.
I mean, now if you get into the quad, it's almost a 50% chance the Moss is coming out. You get into the triple, it's a third.
So, yeah, it's a 4 in 9 chance. And obviously that, again, that Moss helmet is in the $1,500 and up range, give or take, Alex. Worth a lot more than $384. Worth a lot more than $384. And you would get 4 1 in 8 chances to win it in that break. Got to get the NFC North, obviously, right? Got to get the NFC North to win it. So, and other than that Moss helmet, the best stuff left is, in fact, in the college. Like you said, 5 flexes. We got Saquon Barkley, the best running back in the game. Adrian Peterson on that beautiful rip flex. We got the A.J. Brown flex, Tom Brady flex, Baker Mayfield flex. I'm guessing the Diamonds are going to, finish up until we pull the Moss, and then probably the college will be the next chase.
Yes, or the new diamonds after that. Either
Oh, that's
one.
true. Here we go. Josh just got in.
Bought out a whole break.
Got the triple.
I like it, Josh.
All right, Josh. So the triple, so,
You're making me look good.
right? Alex put it up. This
don't-
guy, like, Alex, do you ever have, like, that person that sometimes reads your mind before you get there? That's you. Because I actually literally thought, oh, we have 9 boxes left, and Alex already has the triple up. I was like, this guy
don't
This
know.
guy's always ahead of the group, Nicolette. He's
know.
always 2 steps ahead of everybody, Alex Tellez.
I don't know who's the all-time leader in triples, but I'm that guy.
That's you. That is you. Triple box break in the diamonds. Drop me 3 box numbers, guys. Actually, Josh, excuse me.
Josh.
It is all you. 3 box numbers, my man. Looking for Randy Moss. That's the big one.
Looks like we did sell out a jersey as well.
Oh, be careful. You might get what you wish for, Josh. Josh says, hoping for the Moss and 2 bear fillers to hit with my Cubs bats.
I like it.
I got to be honest with you. I'd be curious to see if someone actually does this because these helmets are strong. I actually think that the bats might break.
I think you're probably right.
I think the bats will break, especially from the speed flexes.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bo Jackson could snap a bat over his knee. I don't think he could snap a helmet.
No. So I would be careful. So 11, 19, and 29. All about the odd numbers here for Mr. Andres. Good luck, sir. 1 in 3 chance at the Randy Moss in this break. And guys, you know what's going to happen if Randy Moss does not come out? Josh will probably buy the quad. So if you're thinking about the quad, get ready, right? Get ready. You know what, Josh? We can arrange that. Part of what we say here at Ultimate Autographs, Alex, I've been doing our performance reviews, the Ultimate Autographs core values. One of the core values we have here in the company is selflessness. So if Colin is asked by a #1 customer, can you wear a helmet? And I'm going to hit you with the helmet. Colin, you got to be selfless, my man.
You got to do what you
gotta
got to
do
do.
it for the company.
Got to do what you got to do.
So that could be arranged. Josh says I'm going to have Colin wear the helmet while I hit them. So, okay. All right. I'll pay to watch, says Jeff August.
Yeah, Jeff August is going to be like, well, if that's the case, I'm going to be playing a lot more.
Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Box 11. Is this the Randy Moss Chrome Flex? Josh is shooting his shot in the triple, looking for Randy Moss here. We've got ourselves a beautiful helmet. It is that time.
Woo!
You got Moss, Josh Andres. The beautiful 2-tone Chrome Speed Flex, as Alex calls it. The Mohawk.
The Mohawk.
The gold across the top. Incredible helmet. He got all the spots in a triple box break and still worth it, man, for this incredible lid. Love the Randy Moss. Second all time in receiving touchdowns. The flex, what the pros wear. Flex on him, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the gold face mask, the gold visor. That is terrific. Man.
Mohawk.
Mohawk flex. What's the saying? Good things come to those who wait.
Mm-hmm.
Josh took some hits early. At the end of the day, though, you got the Kurt Warner, got the Jerome Bettis, and now we got the Randy Moss.
Time for Bears fillers.
1 for 1 on the box calls. Come on, 2 bear fillers. Okay?
Love it. Love it.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, Mr. David Griffin?
What's up, David? Colin has worn 2 helmets and 1 for the show. In his defense, I gifted him the helmets. That
enough.
makes it a lot.
Fair enough.
Look, I'll wear the helmets if you gift them to me versus I'm going to smack you across the head with my bat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little different
A little
request,
different.
I
A little
would
different.
say.
Or if you just tell me to put on a hockey mask, I'll put on a hockey mask.
Yeah, Alex was wearing a hockey mask
That's right.
last week. So, very cool, Josh, on the Randy Moss flex.
There are 4 to go in the college quad.
Okay, that could be next order of business. So, Alex, actually, that's the last quad pairing, correct? Because we have 2
Yeah,
and 2 and
yeah.
1 and 1.
Yep.
So, it's the college by itself once we knock out the quad and the double.
And Gordon, if you are out there, I know the Moss just went, so if you want to transfer your 1 quad spot into 2 double spots, let me know. Then that break will be halfway to go.
Okay, we can do that, Gordon. Let us know, brother. It's all for Colin here, says Josh, right? Good guy, Colin Rudisil. Josh, your Moss collection is pretty impressive if memory serves. We have a lot of Randy Moss helmets in the break room. We also have a lot of Josh Andres wins in the break room. So
Yeah, we got a lot of those.
it does not surprise me that he has a lot of Randy Moss helmets. I know me and Dom and Steven talk about this a lot, Alex. We probably get more cool Viking and Charger helmets than like anybody. They're always fire, right? Always fire.
Yeah, the $ Mosses, those were always super sick.
Oh,
Josh.
those are sick. What's that saying, Josh? We pick on the guys we love? That only makes sense, right?
Yeah. Jersey breaks right after this, Floyd.
There we go, Floyd. Let's get this man a Bears filler, Alex. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Mike Singletary. DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, Roma Dunze. Let me
Mike
see it.
Singletary and DJ Moore.
DeAndre Swift.
Back-to-back boxes.
Jim McMahon.
Ooh. You know, I really like this helmet personally. We have an 8-time Pro Bowler, future Hall of Fame corner, in my opinion. Also one of the best returners. It is Patrick Peterson on the Cardinal Lunar Authentic. When Josh woke up today, he would not have imagined I would win 2 Cardinal helmets. For all the wins he's had, has Josh ever won 2 Cardinal helmets in one show, Alex?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know this, though. This
That one's
helmet
nice.
is clean. A nice job, Josh, on the Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, sadly just wasn't on a bunch of good teams. He kind of got there post Kurt Warner.
Yes.
So didn't
Missed
get to play in a
out
lot of
on
big
the
playoff
winning.
games. Yeah, but phenomenal corner. Good returner as well.
Yeah, very good returner, Patrick Peterson.
Great at LSU. I know the Honey Badger was like, you know, a lot of people nowadays, they play behind someone really good. They're not playing. They're like, well, I want to leave. I want to transfer. He's like, no, I want to sit behind Patrick Peterson. I want to learn from him.
Learn from the best, man. Learn from the best. I love the Cardinal helmet, says Josh. Love the Peterson, Josh. Nice job, says Tanya. I think you hit that last week, says Jeff. And just real quick, Green GM, we don't offer you guys switching from break to break. So we
Yeah.
cannot take you from the Diamond Quad to the College Quad, because if we did that, every time a big helmet gets pulled, everyone always wants out. Sets up a dangerous precedent. We don't offer that. We can only move you from the same type of break. So if you're in Diamond Quad, you can get 2 spots in a double or 4 spots in a single, or you just wait till the break happens. But we don't move you into a college break because that wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
That would not make any sense. Would set up a very, very dangerous precedent here in the break room.
Yeah. So if you want 4 spots into a single, 2 spots into the double, or 2 in the double, 2 in the single.
Yep. Whatever you want, let us know, or we
Yeah.
can keep you where you're at as well.
Yeah.
If we don't get any word from him, we'll keep him where he's at. I think 2 spots in the double is a good idea, personally, because that'll get that break very close to selling, right?
Yep. Yeah, that'll make it halfway. I mean, right now there's still Bo Nix, George Kittle, and Brian Dawkins left.
4 headliners in 7 boxes, Alex. So some good stuff left in the diamonds as well. As far as the minis go, Polo, in the normal minis, we got the Justin Jefferson headliner left, Jordan Addison, DJ Moore, secondary headliners. As far as the can't miss minis, we have everything but the Randy Moss. So Randy Moss is escaping us today, Alex. He's a hard guy to chase down. I think that one needs to be put in a little bit neater as well. Thank you, sir. All right, 29 is next. The third box for Josh. Let's get this guy at least 1 Bears filler. Come on, right?
I'm hoping for.
Get the man a bear here in the room. Get the man a Bears helmet. This is one of the best defensive players in the NFL. Got a fat contract recently, I believe. Derwin James on
There we
the
go.
Charger Authentic. Very, very clean lid. Josh Andres, AFC West. Not that it's a super hot take, Alex, but you know my hot take from a couple weeks ago. Chargers win a playoff game this year.
Yeah.
So there you go. He wants 2 in the double, by the way.
That works.
Looks like.
That works.
You want to hear my hot take for today?
Oh, let's hear it.
A hot take for today? I'm going to go different. I'm going to call it break room related.
Okay.
We are seeing Tom Brady in the next 2 hours, Alex. There's my hot take. Does that count? No, that doesn't count. That's probably not hot enough. You know what? I'll change a hot take. I'll give you a hot take right now. Hot take right now. Baker Mayfield will make at least 5 Pro Bowls in his career. Or is that not hot enough with how the Pro Bowl is? I'm a Baker Mayfield fan.
I think you'd be better if you want to go hot take,
He was like Hall of Fame?
he makes an All-Pro team one year.
There we go.
Because
Baker Mayfield.
that means he's the first or second best quarterback that year.
He plays in the NFC. A little bit easier.
Well, All-Pro is all of NFL.
Oh, that's right. All NFL. You're correct.
Now you're like, oh, maybe not.
First team All-Pro? Could I give him a third team All-Pro? Second team All-Pro?
You can do second. Second's fine. Because
Second team
they
All-Pro?
do first and second.
Yes, that's correct. They don't do third. Not the NBA.
Because, I mean, Drake May just made the Pro Bowl last year as a filler. That shouldn't.
Okay, fine. All right. First team All-Pro. First team All-Pro in his career. Baker Mayfield will get there, Alex. I'm high on the Baker. He's out there in the college.
I like Baker. I like it.
Baker is awesome, man.
Josh closes up the quad.
The college or the diamond?
College.
The college. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we got Tom Brady in the college, my man. And football jerseys are next. Yes, Andrew. That is coming up next. We go in the order the breaks sell. The jersey is next. Go ahead and drop me a box number in the jersey single. And then we have the college quad. And then we shall see. If the break room is super hot, we can skip our lunch break. It's got to be very hot, though, because I do lean towards taking a break, even if it's only a 20-minute break. You know, we could always hop off at 2:45, 2:50, and beyond at like 3:10 or something, Alex. The reset does usually work, but we'll assess things as we go here. We got on a Brady chase. You know, we can keep going. I'll put it this way. As long as breaks are full, we'll keep ripping boxes.
Yeah.
We have a rep personal, looks like, from Zach.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so Zach will do it after the college break, my man. So Wheel was first, ahead of 7. Jay Hammy, I'm guessing, is James Hamlin. So I'll pull up the wheel here for the jerseys, which are out of 40. All right, we got 34. 34 in the jerseys, which we don't have. The closest is 28, Alex.
28 in the jerseys.
28. Then I'll throw you guys in the randomizer, and then we have the college quad coming up, which, especially now that Moss is gone, Alex, it is the hashtag no-brainer break to chase at 3 p.m., 6 p.m. It is the no-brainer break the rest of the day here at Ultimate Autographs, right? I would say that's the one to go after.
Oh, yeah. And that's the last pairing that's up right now. Then you get the full series, guys.
Correct. Single, double, and quad. The new series only. All right, James Hamlin, NFC North. We got ourselves Gary Marvin, NFC South. Charles Nelson, NFC East. James Hamlin, NFC West. Andrew McCallion, AFC North and South. Gary Marvin, AFC East. And James Hamlin, AFC West. Clock's 28 coming up in the jerseys. We got the 8-time Pro Bowl fullback.
Yeah.
Harvard's finest, the Juice, Kyle Juszczyk, on the Niner jersey.
Fullback legend.
I love this hit. I mean, look, given what he's done, you can make a case that he should be a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Yeah. One of the best fullbacks ever, Alex, Kyle Juszczyk. The best of this era, at least, right?
Oh, yeah.
Dying breed, the fullback, but this dude still makes it cool. Kyle Juszczyk.
I mean, I think you could maybe say this. He's the best receiving fullback of all time.
Possibly.
I mean, all the old school fullbacks
Sure.
are bruisers, just run the ball right up the middle.
My boy Mike Allstott.
Yeah. This guy is like a route runner out there.
The Juice.
Had a big catch in the Super Bowl. I know they didn't win, but...
Yeah. I mean, he had a touchdown in the first Chiefs and Niners Super Bowl. I think they just re-signed this guy, Alex,
yeah,
right?
they cut him, and then they reworked the deal with him.
Makes sense. You don't want to let this guy go, right?
No. Good guy to just have around your team. Got to have those guys. Got to build a culture.
Kyle Juszczyk. All right, the college is coming up. This is and you guys will see how we'll run this. Just to clarify, we have a pairing. We have Zach Steens in here, David Harrison, and Josh Andres. So, guys, the old college will break first. The new college will break second. If you have the top name after the randomization, you'll get the Purdue, Michigan, UCLA spot in the old college. You'll also get the Michigan, Texas Tech, and Syracuse spot in the new college. If you have the 8th spot down, for example, Alex, you would get the 8th spot down in the old one, Notre Dame, Oregon, and Liberty, and the 8th spot down in the new one, which is Oregon, Miami, and Kansas State. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys in the college. Larry Centers, best receiving fullback. That's actually a former Washington Redskin, I believe, that Mike is talking about.
Look at that.
Remember, Larry Centers
Shout out
was a
Mike.
beast. So, there you go.
Shout
What's
out
up, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike in marketing. You know this guy knows his sports. Mike is a guru.
Yeah, and Zach, the rep numbers are scrolling on the bottom, so whenever
Yeah, drop us a rep
you
personal
drop
number,
us a rep
Zach.
personal number, and I can just get that whenever.
We have the college quad number 1. Drop me 2 box numbers in the old and 2 in the new.
David Headliner Harrison agrees.
Former lumberjack, just like Robbie, Larry Centers.
Yeah.
Lumberjacks. What's up, Mike? So give me those numbers, guys. Tony Richardson for the Chiefs. Of course, Zach is a Chiefs fan. He's going to go Tony Richardson. My favorite is Mike Allstott, but everyone's got their guy.
I was just saying receiving.
Yeah, Alex was saying receiving
saying
fullback, just to clarify.
But now I'm being told Larry Centers.
He was really good. I actually remember that guy. It was the early 2000s when I first started watching football. So 12 and 29, is that the new or the old? Let me check real quick. I'm guessing that's the old, looks like, Alex. 12 and 29, then 10 and 13. David, we just nicknamed him Lumberjack Robbie based on his outfits. He was not physically a lumberjack, not that I know of at least. I could see Robbie doing that. What break did you get into, new troop? He said he got in the wrong break. So, Alex, this is something that happened last Wednesday, and I'm good with doing it. If you buy in the break you meant to buy into, then we'll give you a refund. We don't switch you from break to break, though, new troop. We don't do that ever. Again, dangerous precedent.
Yeah, at least we're not supposed to.
What did you get into, and what do you want to be into, my man? I know in the busy chases, Alex, sometimes that does happen. Larry Centers went to SFA when I was there, 1989. Is that Stephen F. Austin? What's SFA?
Yeah, I think that's Stephen F. Austin.
I think it's Stephen F. Austin as well. So what double did you get into, new troop? You got in which one, the diamond or the vault?
He's in the diamond double, but that's 4 to go.
Okay, so I'll tell you what, new troop. If you get a spot in the college double now, we'll kick him a refund for the diamond one. But if you don't get a spot in that college double, obviously we're not going to shoot you a refund.
Yeah, honestly, we're not even supposed to do that.
We're not supposed to. So that is just super nice of us to do that. I know that it happens in the middle of a chase. We can maybe offer that as a one-time only thing. And we'll spin the wheel on the rep once we get done with this break.
Yeah.
Zach, we got you, brother.
Yeah, I can't spin the wheel.
Yeah, I'll spin the wheel.
Can spin the wheel.
David is always looking for a Larry Centers signed lid. You hear that,
Ooh,
Matt?
Yeah.
You hear that, boss man? Let's make it happen. All right. 7 clicks. So I'll run the old college first, Alex, but I'll copy and paste these names into both. So we got ourselves... Zach will have the Michigan spot here. Purdue, Michigan, UCLA in the old. USC, Kentucky, Clemson, UCF is Josh. We got Josh, Auburn, Pitt, FSU, OSU, UNC, and Cal with Zach. Texas, Bama, ECU is Zach. We got A&M, Georgia, Illinois, Miami is David. We got Josh, LSU, Oklahoma, Syracuse, Notre Dame, Oregon, and Liberty is Josh as well. I'm a softie at heart, Tanya. So let's go. We can go ahead and do that, Alex. Honest mistake from New Troop. So we did get in that college double. Thank you, sir. All right. What do we got here? What do we got in the college? Every time we pull this series, Alex, it makes me want to go back to college. Woo, this is nice. Speaking of college and a guy that was in college for a long time, I believe this gentleman holds the college football record for most career starts.
Oh.
Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Bo Nix on the Oregon Duck Authentic. What a great rookie season this man had. Most passing touchdowns of any rookie. Look up his Oregon numbers his last season.
Very good.
It was incredible.
Very
70+% completion percentage. Oregon spot. That is Josh Andres.
Josh Andres.
Bo Nix. That is very, very nice on your Nix Authentic. That is clean.
Oh, yeah.
That is very, very clean on Bo Nix.
Yeah, I like all these rookies that came out this year. All of them got a bright future. You get this guy, Evan Ingram. As long as Evan Ingram stays healthy, it's going to be even better.
We'll see you in a second, Nicolette.
I'm gonna go get some food.
2023 in college, Bo Nix, Alex, this is, I know it was a very quarterback-friendly offense, but he completed 77.4% of his passes. If you missed out on this, Bo Nix, by the way, another one in the new set. 4,508 passing yards and 45 touchdown passes in 14 games.
Yeah. His
pretty
coaches have done a great job with him, and then I noticed it with Jaden Daniels too. They ease their quarterbacks into the game. Give them a couple, easy layups, a couple easy throws to complete, and they just build their confidence. And then, boom, they're hitting deep balls left and right.
That's what a lot of folks said. His arm wasn't good enough, and then I saw that pass. I think it was Mims against the Bengals in that last game of the season or second to last game. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 60-yard throw on the money. Bo Nix, automatic.
I'm also, what I've noticed more, deep balls are a 50-50 thing with quarterbacks and receivers.
Yes.
You got to be able to track the ball. Some receivers don't track the ball well. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, it got overshot by a couple yards. Just might be on the receiver.
Just got to run, maybe.
Yeah. Run, or when it gets, you think it's underthrown, it's the receiver's not timing it out very well.
Sure. That's a good point, Alex.
Sometimes I think we forget that a little bit.
Josh says, I would, Jamil, but my son loves Oregon. And Oregon stuff is awesome, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oregon stuff is awesome. If you missed out on this Oregon helmet, there's a Bo Nix in the new set, Alex, right?
Yeah.
Bo Nix in the new set. Like I said, it's a lot harder to trade than people expect, Alex. And this is the last new box. It is not the Myles Garrett. It's a replica, so that last pairing, Alex,
There you go.
does feature a Myles Garrett.
Get in there.
Let's see here. All right, we got one of the best offensive linemen ever, 11-time Pro Bowler in the NFL, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer. I'm going to get this put on for you. I know it fell off. I know our shipping team will double-check when it's gone as well. UCLA spot, we've got ourselves
Right up there, Zach.
Steens at the top. Very clean Jonathan Ogden. That is very nice.
There you go. Yeah, I could put it on right now.
You're good, Alex. I'll let you take
Yeah.
care of it then. I'll write up the sticker and hand
Nice
you the
and easy.
box. That is very, very cool. Yeah, those rep things always,
Yeah,
they're a
they come
pain in the
off.
butt.
But they go back on real easy.
Polo's got a mini personal. Sounds good, Polo. We do have a rep personal that sold out first.
Yeah,
and we
I mean,
have two
Polo,
more boxes here.
If you give a box number, then that honestly speeds up the process.
Yes, we can reserve it for you, Polo. So let us know what box you would like. All right, here comes the new set, which again, guys, the same spots you had in the old pairing. If you had the first spot, you get the first spot in the new break. So Zach had the first spot. He gets the first spot again, which could be a Michigan Tom Brady Speed Flex, Alex.
Yeah.
And again, everything is left in this new set. Every single photoed and secondary headliner is in. This is only the third box we're opening up in the new set.
Yeah.
So Michigan, Texas Tech, and Syracuse for Zach. Oklahoma, Clemson, East Carolina for Josh. Bama, UNC, UCLA for Josh. Penn State, Cincinnati, BYU for Zach. Ole Miss, Texas, and Purdue for Zach. Notre Dame, Texas A&M, FSU for David. Georgia, OSU, and LSU for Josh. And Oregon, Miami, and Kansas State for Josh as well. And we do gotta, before I forget, Alex, when we get there, there is a diamond wheel spin we still have to do, by the way. Because that did go down. All right, the first of two boxes in the new set here. This is not a headliner, Alex, because it's a replica, at least not a photoed headliner. All the photoed headliners in here, full-size authentics. We just pulled this guy a little while ago, and we got ourselves one of the best corners in pro and college history, Patrick Peterson on the LSU lid. That is very, very clean. Josh Andres. Again, what happened, Alex? Early on, Josh was getting sniped. He kept losing. Well, now he's got Randy Moss flex, Jerome Bettis flex, Kurt Warner flex, more helmets left and right, Bo Nix, Patrick Peterson. The man is heating up right now, right?
Yeah, he is. He's got two Patrick Petersons now. I like the LSU one a little more.
You know who he's like? He's like Jordan Love in, what is it, October, Toyotathon?
Toyotathon. That's right.
That's what he's doing right
Yeah.
now, Josh, to make a Packer reference.
I always just thought, oh, yeah, Jordan Love's better in the second half of the season. No, it's just because Toyotathon's going on.
Mizzou used to have a thing called, with Drew Lock, it was Locktober.
Oh.
'Cause he was like undefeated in October as a
There you go.
starter.
Yeah.
So it was called Locktober. So everyone's got their months. But Josh's month is every month because every month he wins a lot of awesome helmets. Could
he
be
does.
January, could be July, could be November, could be October. The guy is always winning. Put the Patrick Peterson back in the box. I love the LSU helmets, man.
Yeah.
We talk a lot about the wide receivers for LSU.
The corners.
Chase, Jefferson. Corners, safeties. I mean, you look at Patrick Peterson.
Derek Stingley.
I think of Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger.
Mathieu.
They got a nice little, period. You went to LSU, you're going to be a good pro.
I know coming out of college, he was supposed to be really good as Maurice Claiborne.
I remember him,
Went to the
yeah.
Cowboys. He was okay. Still played in the NFL. You're good.
Second box in the college. Lucky 13, perhaps, on the way. Gotta say this again, Alex. Not an authentic helmet. The headliner ratio's getting wild in the college. It is a very clean lid, though. Absolutely love this helmet. The East Carolina Pirates lid. CJ2K. That is very, very nice. That is Josh Andres, one of 9 guys with 2,000 rush yards in a single NFL season. A lot of guys didn't know this guy at East Carolina. Had an awesome combine time. The rest is history. Very clean Chris Johnson lid for Josh Andres. That is very clean. Love the CJ2K. You know, Zach, you're in the right chat right now. Personally, I would take the Missouri Tigers over the LSU Tigers any day because I'm a Mizzou fan. But when it comes to football, gotta be honest, LSU is better, typically. Mizzou looks good right now in football. Looks very, very good. But LSU is a little bit different when it comes to college football. But, man, I do love my Mizzou Tigers, though. That's my squad. That's my college. Love me some Mizzou. So you can use the free mini polo on the mystery box tab, and you can enter that code at checkout. Should get that free mini, my man. Joe Burrow legend, says Mike. He is a legend as well. No doubt about it. Sean says if anyone hits LT or Evans, I'm happy to make a good offer for both. Again, we've had multiple guys make offers today. It has not happened, Alex, but keep Sean in mind, guys. ZOU, Zach, says MIZ. ZOU, baby.
Yeah, 4 to go in that college double.
That's the last pairing, Alex.
That's right.
And
It's got Myles Garrett.
Miles Garrett guaranteed in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's do real quick the rep personal.
Yeah, and then whoever's, I forgot who's got the mini, but they could drop a box number 2.
That's Polo didn't give us one, did he?
I don't think he did give us one.
What's your mini number? He did order though, right?
Yeah. It's just those are in here. The reps aren't in here.
I got you.
I can grab that ASAP.
Okay, let me go to my 35 wheel for the reps here. If you wanted to spin, we're spinning, all right. Spinning that wheel. Polo wants 30 in the minis, by the way. 30 in the minis. Thank you, Polo. And then we got 29 for the rep personal, Alex. I'll go ahead and knock out the mini real quick because it's right here. But that rep personal is coming up here very shortly. So 29. And I'll go to my personals tab, guys. And then we'll do the diamond wheel spin after this. Those reps are in the bag, Zach. Alex is getting them. While we wait, I'll do Jamil's personal real quick because that is here in the room. All right, Jamil. You got yourself a Hall of Fame offensive lineman. Seattle Seahawks great Walter Jones. Very, very clean on one of the all-time great offensive linemen, Walter Jones, on that mini. Guy was a 9-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, part of the 2000s All-Decade team. There we go, Jameel. All righty. And then your rep is next there, Zach. Your rep personal is next. 237-682. What's with all these Mizzou fans lately, Alex? I'm liking the break room more and more every day.
I think you might be doing the marketing.
I might be. Let's market all our Brady Cook helmets.
Yeah.
Could be a college filler. I've seen it before, right? Yeah, very old school and nice. The old school Seahawk looks clean. You want to take this one right this way? All right, Zach, your personal was next, 29, which was picked by the randomizer. The replica personal. This gentleman once, Alex, was tied for the NFL lead in receiving touchdowns. Former Pro Bowler Vernon Davis on the Niner replica. Nice job, Zach. Vernon Davis. Alex Smith loved this guy when he was in San Fran. Colin Kaepernick, one of their main targets, Vernon Davis. I believe, though, he won a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning as a Bronco, of all places. Nice hit there, Zach, on your Davis rep. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh things.
College is sold out.
College is sold
We're
out?
missing a spot here. Just trying to track that.
Okay, Alex will figure that out. The college break is sold out. Then it's going to be a single, double, and quad. The new series in the room by itself. Tom Brady could be one for less than $100 in that single.
All right, there.
Ah, that's one of Polo's favorite tight ends. Burnin' Vernon, says Mike. Have you seen that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway, Alex?
I have.
And he was on it one time. I actually happened to be randomly watching an episode because my fiance puts on the game show network at home a lot. And I was like, I was freaking out. She's like, why are you freaking out? I'm like, that's Vernon Davis.
Yeah.
And he was funny with...
He's got definitely a big personality.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Mike Singletary, not a fan. Cannot play with him. Cannot coach him.
Dude just wouldn't go away. Such a great player, right? Terrific player, Vernon Davis.
All right.
You figured it out?
Yep, all good there.
Thank you, sir. College double coming up.
And that college is getting posted?
Yep, the last pairing in the college. And it's going to be a Myles Garrett guaranteed, by the way.
Yeah.
So college double, drop me one box number from the new series because it is the last box in the old series. So obviously don't need that number, Alex. So who's got a number from the new one? 34 is the old. And then the new ones are listed 2 to 21 and 23 to 30. So actually, I must have forgotten to take a couple off there. I think we've done 3 boxes in this one. What did we do in the last break? Let me see what we did in the last one. I might have forgot that last break. We had 10 and 13, so I can get those off the ticker. That's what it was, Alex. It's my bad. 11 and 12, 14 to 21, and then 30 we just had called out for this next one. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yep, thank you, Josh. Got those off the ticker. 10 and 13 is what I did not take off. So we have done 4 boxes, about to be 5 in this new college, which makes sense,
Yes.
Alex. Just an athletic freak, says Mike. VD ran a 4.440 at 255 pounds, 9.9 RAS score, which is, I mean, 4.4 at any weight is good. At 250, man. So good luck, guys. We'll get you guys randomized in the double for the college. And I'll run the diamond wheel spin next, Alex, whether we skip the lunch break or not. We'll do a new wheel spin for you guys. So diamond wheel spin will be after this college double. Yeah. Zach is like, I might be dumb, but I'm not stupid, LOL. Obviously, a replica helmet is worth more than a mini helmet. So, yeah, Polo, unfortunately, not the trade he was looking for. All right, 7 clicks. Josh Andres. You know what, Alex? I'm just going to read the new set here because the old set's going to be A&M, which is Josh Andres with Myles Garrett. And then the new set I'll read when we get there, Alex. So open up the old box first. All right, so Class Dismissed was the old one, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. So 34 coming up. I mean, Myles Garrett does move pretty well, especially for a big man. Speaking of
physical
speed
freak.
time. So just got to make sure he didn't run away in this college series. Ooh. This lid looks better in person, man. Texas A&M, a Lunar Authentic, the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, Myles Garrett.
Chase.
Did Chase pass him up?
I think so.
Oh,
Highest defensive.
okay. I'm going to look that up because I've been saying that the last couple of days. That might be right.
I think Chase just passed.
Whether it's first or second, this dude gets the bank A&M spot. Josh Andres, congrats on former Defensive Player of the Year, sack machine, Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Chase got him by 250,000.
Oh, the second highest non-paid quarterback of all time, Myles Garrett. So that is sweet, says Josh. Absolutely sweet.
Yeah.
Josh is kind of on a heater right now,
He is.
Alex. Don't look now, but this dude is, again, as my 8th grade middle school track shirts used to say, it's not where you start, Alex. It's where you finish. And he is definitely finishing this show, at least, on a heater. Exactly, Polo. Josh is on fire now. Could have given up, Alex, after the start. Could have given up. Had he done that, he would not have all these awesome helmets. All right, the new set is coming up. The new college double. We have Josh up top in the Michigan spot for the Brady. Texas Tech and Syracuse. Moses has Oklahoma, Clemson, East Carolina. Bama, UNC, UCLA is Josh. Kenneth Stanton has Penn State, Cincinnati, BYU. David Headliner Harrison has Ole Miss, Texas, and Purdue. Josh Andres, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, and FSU. Teddy Butler has Georgia, OSU, and LSU. And Gordon Tarrant has Oregon, Miami, and Kansas State. The Jefferson, there's a Jefferson in the vault, Steven. There's no Jefferson in the diamonds. I don't even think it had a Jefferson, did it, Alex?
In the diamonds?
I don't think we had a Jefferson at any point. But there is a vault Jefferson, Steven, still available.
Yeah, we had an Adrian Peterson and a Moss, not a Jefferson in the diamonds.
There was a Jefferson, I think, in the old one, as Josh says. Illinois headliner. It was not a headliner. We had a Chase Brown Illinois helmet in the old one, Josh.
Very nice.
But sometimes Dick Butkus is an Illinois headliner.
Yeah.
Devin Witherspoon. But this new one has no U of I. We have a jersey personal I'm seeing, Alex.
Yeah, Zach got one of those, too.
All right, 23, Zach. We'll do that on the jersey personal. Let me get 23 off the ticker before I forget. Boy, break room is just on fire, Alex.
What we like to see.
The last hour and a half has been just electric. Absolutely electric. All right, box 30 of 30 coming up. The midterms college guys. Every single photo headliner left. All 5 speed flexes left here, Alex, in the college break. Speaking of 40 times, this is a gentleman that had one of the most impressive 40 times here recently. A guy I would not sleep on. He's got all the athleticism, one of the fastest guys in college football. It is Jalen Milroe on the Bama Authentic, the dual threat quarterback, running, passing. I mean, you saw what he did to Georgia in a big game, right?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, perfect example. Great college runner, just okay as a passer. The guy developed pretty good, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Jalen Milroe, might not be a first-round pick, but this guy is worth a flyer. And that's a full-size authentic, by the way. And that's not even listed. Full-size, authentic filler hit, quarterback for Alabama, Jalen Milroe.
You can't teach speed.
Yes.
This guy has speed.
This guy has speed.
Let him sit for a year or two. Let him develop under a couple veterans. Maybe he goes to the Giants. They get him in the second or third round. He sits.
Has a very busy quarterback.
Yeah, very busy quarterback room. You know, well, maybe he sits behind Geno with the Raiders for a couple of years. Who knows? Justin Fields. He sits behind Justin Fields.
Josh Andres. Very, very nice. Jalen Milroe.
I think he's just definitely a guy. He's got to sit for a couple of years, get his mechanics down, get coached up. Then you never know.
I agree, Alex. Here's what I know, though. I don't think this. I know this to be a fact. We have now done 5 college boxes in the new college total, Alex. We have pulled exactly 0 headliners.
How about that?
There's 30 boxes left in the college. There is 12 photo authentic headliners, including 5 speed flexes. Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Baker Mayfield, Tom Brady. 12 photo headliners, all authentic, 5 flexes, 25 boxes left, and all 5 secondary headliners left as well.
Get it done.
So it's currently a 17 in 25 chance at a headliner in the college. That, Alex, I'll impress you, is a 68% chance at a headliner. Because, you know, 25 times 4 is 100, 17 times 4 is 68.
Look at you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Impressive.
It is.
Impressive, man. I am the math guru here. What does that mean, Alex? That means that we need to be in the college, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
No, we need to be in the college, and we got to be in there fast, guys. I'll give you the Jalen Milroe here in a second. We have the jersey personal, then we have the diamond wheel spin we have not done yet, guys. Mike says that Adrian Peterson Rip Speed Flex is sick. Agreed, Mike. I could not agree more, man. That thing it's different. We've had a lot of sweet Adrian Peterson helmets. I have never seen one exactly like that one. A guy that, again, in college, I say it all the time, he could have gone straight to the pros out of high school. That's how good Adrian Peterson is. So jersey personal coming up for Zach. Box 23 on the way. You have the college single up too, Alex?
Yeah, college singles up.
It's up there, clapping cheeks. Refresh that page, my
Should be.
man.
I'll double check. Yeah, it's up.
It's up.
They're all in order.
Yep, we have a single, double, and quad up in the college. It's the new series by itself. All headliners left. 25 boxes left. This gentleman is retiring now, Alex, after a iconic career, one of the longest tenured Eagles of all time. He's been a Pro Bowler, a Super Bowl champion ×2. Very, very nice jersey. Brandon Graham. One of the most famous moments in Eagles history, the strip sack of Tom Brady, who is also, like Brandon Graham, another Michigan man.
Yeah.
And that Tom Brady Michigan Speed Flex in that college series. 6 degrees of separation. It's all related, Alex, right?
It is.
So very, very nice jersey for Zach. Isn't Jonathan Jenkins, isn't he a Bucks fan?
Oh, is he?
So he's a Bucks fan.
He wants the Brady, obviously.
There's a Brady,
And
a
a
Mike
Mike
Evans, and a Baker Mayfield, which is pretty good for a Bucks fan,
I'd
Alex.
say very good.
I would say whole lot of Bucks on their college teams there, JJ. Congrats, Zach, on your jersey. Zach is a Chief fan like me, Alex, so he probably does not want to see an Eagles player right now, but that's
Probably
okay. And you see, I do like the Eagles, but I do like the black, but the Eagles, right? I get you. Look, I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm getting a little tired of all the Eagle pulls lately, Alex.
They got a lot of good players.
They got a lot of good players. That's how you win a
Blame
Super
Howie
Bowl.
Roseman.
He's a great, great general manager, right? The guy does it. And he is a Bucks fan. So we got tons of Bucks in that college break. So how close is that next one looking, Alex?
It's open for right now.
We're open for right now. So we'll do the diamond wheel spin, guys. If you guys want to order right now, order ASAP. Otherwise, we'll take a very brief break. We're almost at no man's land, so we could hop off for 10, 15 minutes. But if we stay on the next 10, 15 minutes, we're going all the way through. So 53 people watching, excuse me. Let me know if you want to keep going. Otherwise, we'll hop off briefly. I would say the chase right now is on. I am tempted to keep going, Alex. So you guys, let me know.
I ate before.
I did too. I had a bagel, but that was at like 8 in the morning. But I can make it. I have reserves, as we say, Alex.
There you go.
I have reserves. Diamond wheel spin. And then I will go ahead and spin the wheel for a second wheel spin here momentarily. I'll say 53 people watching. We have enough people to make these moves, right?
Got plenty. Plus, I mean, all those names. It's kind of ridiculous.
The college is nuts right now. Zach got in the quad college.
Yeah,
there we go.
Zach gets it.
There we go, baby. Zach making moves. We got 4 clicks. We got 5. We got 6. 7th and final click. It is no surprise. The guy that had most of the spots in the diamonds, Josh Andres. If you're still with us, Josh, let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money you are getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. So, oh, he is still with us. 3 says.
There we go, Josh.
All right, Josh.
Big winner today, man.
Yeah, he got all 3 flexes.
As always, but
That's why he called 3. He got all 3 flexes.
there you go.
Moss, Bettis, and the Kurt Warner. And he's got a pretty good wheel spin number. You know, cash is cash. I know Josh has, maybe not as big to him as others, but hey, I'll take $68 any day, Alex. $68 gift card, Josh. Headed to your email, my man. Congrats on the wheel spin, as well as the Moss, the Bettis, and the Kurt Warner. Very, very good afternoon for Josh Andres. That's how it goes. You start cold, you heat up.
Oh, yeah.
It went from a terrible afternoon to a good afternoon.
That's what
right?
Josh does.
Things do change.
Had a baby.
Yeah, $68 is always good. $68 is always good. So, guys, it is 254. 254. We are mostly open, Alex. So, question for the chat. We will take a brief lunch break unless you guys want to order ASAP. Do you guys want to knock out this college chase now? Or do you want to knock it out in 20 minutes, 30 minutes? I mean, again, this is probably the one to play, Alex, right? We have every single headliner available. 25 boxes left. 12 authentic photoed headliners. Also 5 speed flexes.
5.
It's actually a 1 in 5 chance the next box coming out is a speed flex. So that is crazy. Tom Brady speed flex valued at around $3,000 on the Michigan flex. Saquon flex, Peterson flex, AJ Brown flex, Baker Mayfield flex. All those are valued at north of $1,000 and rising, Alex. Love the Jerome Bettis lid. Very clean, the Navy. Lawrence Taylor on the UNC. Bo Nix on Oregon. And yes, that is left. The Bo Nix we saw was the old series, Alex. Eddie George, Mike Evans, Terrell Davis, Ray Lewis. What do we think, guys? I'm going to do this, Alex. I'm going to give them until 3 o'clock. If we get these breaks down to like 3 or 4, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll take a very, very brief break, reset very briefly, and hop on about 3:15 or so. We do have in the practice squad, we have a pairing up. We have all the headliners left in the practice squad in that new set, including Josh Allen, is very, very cool. I'll drop you that customer service email, Polo, as far as that code. Keep this in mind, my man. That code is a one-time only code, so it does only work one time. But here's the contact info for customer service. Other than college, Alex, like I said, everything is left in the practice squad. Every single headliner left in there. Everything is left in the can't miss minis except for the Randy Moss can't miss minis and jerseys. So there's a lot of great options, guys, if you want them. 32 of you watching. Who's getting in? Or are we leaving this for the next 15 or 20 minutes? I might not even need a lunch, just like a snack. Just a
little snack.
Refresh.
Little app.
Because it was nonstop action until about 2:45.
Yeah.
But the last 10 minutes have cooled off. So we can take a very, very brief break to reset things,
Quick
get the
little
notification.
reset,
In the meantime, when we give them those last couple minutes, just in case, Alex, let's talk about hit of the show. I think it's
in
Randy
order.
Moss.
In order.
In order. Yeah, I was going to say Kurt Warner is clearly third because it's a not customized flex.
Yep.
First and second is a debate, but we're going the same way. Randy Moss, Jerome Bettis, those are our top 2 hits of the show. Kurt Warner coming in at third on this beautiful Cardinal speed flex. And guess what? Josh got them all.
Of course you did.
Value-wise, though, the most valuable helmet in the break room was not pulled this show.
No.
That is Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Michigan Speed Flex, the most valuable helmet, did not go this show. That is coming up here. Probably this next show, right? Probably
100%.
this next show.
I'd be shocked if it didn't.
Coming up, the Tom Brady Speed
There hasn't
Flex.
been one headliner pulled.
I thought there was no headliners.
I was saying there hasn't been one
No,
headliner
not a
pulled.
single one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No headliners pulled.
Wild.
Wide open. 25 boxes left, guys. 5 secondary headliners and 12 photoed headliners. We hop off for a brief break, Alex. Just want to make sure that this is still true for everybody. This thing, everything is available, guys.
Yeah.
Everything is available. That's the time to get it.
I mean, what is it? It's a 5 in 25 chance that a speed flex is just coming out.
That's really good odds at a speed
That's
flex.
insane.
And these are really good speed flexes. Adrian Peterson, a top 5 running back of all time. Baker Mayfield, a top 5 college football quarterback of all time. Tom Brady, the greatest football player of all time. Saquon Barkley, the best football player right now. Again, quarterbacks are more valuable. Mahomes might be the best, but if not Mahomes or Josh Allen, it's certainly Saquon Barkley. We still got the Brady, Saquon, Mayfield, Peterson, and then A.J. Brown flex, one of the best receivers in the game. Randy Moss was won by Josh Andres.
Mr. Thick Meat.
Thick Meat, the Heat Andres. Awesome stuff here on the table. Awesome job as always, Alex. Any final thoughts? Because we are going to take a brief break.
Yeah, just a quick little break. 15, 20 minutes, I'm sure. No longer. It's going to be a fire 3 p.m. show. We still got the Tom Brady. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's go. So great job, guys. We did get a spot in the quad for the college. We're getting that ready for the 3 p.m. show. I know Michael Convey sprinkling across the break page. We'll take a very, very brief break. It was a Vernon Davis rep, Zach, we pulled. Terrific tight end on the 49er helmet. Quick break, Alex. Back at 3 p.m. or back at 3:15, 3:20.
Yep.
Great job, Alex, co-hosting, producing as always. Great job to the customers. Thank you guys for watching, chatting, and buying. We'll see you guys in about 15 or 20 minutes.